Y'all know what it is. MZ Talks Boxing.
Let me make this abundantly clear. We talk about boxing here. My opinion is winning, but if you ain't feeling no good on your boxing, yeah. This mental headshot sting. So do these body blows that I bring. You wanted the big step to the ring. Let's go to the toe to the final bell ring. MZ Talks Boxing. Yeah.
Man, what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to another episode of MZ Talks Boxing. I am your host, MZ, and we're going to talk about it. But my co-host, Hypey, the great troll killer, is somewhere floating around right now. As always, we come on, we kind of late, but we get it together so our family can come on and roll with us so we can go ahead and get some things done. Joseph Brown is the first one in the house, and he says, salute MZ in a way. Pound for pound, number one. Gil Cole sliding into the building. Salute OG. You know what it is. Always got to give that right back to my brother. Down there in Florida, down there with old Cheese be going for cheap, but we don't need that. Anyway, I understand the in a way from Joseph Brown. I seen old boy that lost to him in the locker room afterwards. He was still upbeat. He said he gonna be champ again. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be champ again. Don't look like he was going. It didn't look like he was gonna cry in the car. But looks can be deceiving. Looks can be deceiving. I will say that. Let me go ahead and give congratulations to the Heartbreak Kid. Oh my goodness, Eric R. Salute family, what's going on, my brother? That's my brother from another mother across the state. But y'all know what it is. Anyway, as I was saying, I got to give some props to the Heartbreak Kid, Brandon Figueroa, for going ahead and eking out another victory with that precious style of his. Got a chance to watch Canelo. Wasn't really all that greatly impressed, but I will give Munguia his props for getting dropped with a nice combination. What was it? Body, uppercut, body? Or was it hook, uppercut? Either way, the boy took it, fell down hard, and jumped right back up, and kept on fighting. He did not let Canelo get rid of him. So in my book, and this is just my book, I don't know how anybody else's book is going to break down, but in my book, he showed 10 times better. Yes, I say it 10 times better than Jamil Charlo. The younger Charlo. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Mr. Keep Running Your Mouth. Him. Well, he wasn't running his mouth that night. But anyway, we ain't going to even go and get on there. We will go ahead and give Munguia his thing. Props to Munguia. Once again, Canelo pulled off another, what I consider another good pick and who he needed to face. So with that being said, I'm going to sit back, let people get the swells up in their chest like we usually do, and start slanging the hash like we usually do. Now, let me make this where we can get a look at the artwork. There we go. Because it's a lot of conversation going on. And I do mean a lot of conversation going on with these youngsters just running around. Devin took a fall. Next thing you know, Ryan is being accused of being dirty. Oscar De La Hoya is running to his rescue. Tank and Frank Martin are going at it, chomping at the bit. They claim they're ready to fight. They're ready to get at it. And then out of nowhere, yes, I did say out of nowhere. Let me fix my mic so I can make sure that I'm coming across clearly. Clearly, I didn't have it where it needed to be. Y'all tell me how I sound. Am I sounding clear, fresh, direct? Okay. Now, as I was saying, out of nowhere, Shakur Stevenson, which I hadn't heard him tweet or do too much, but he comes out and he's taking a dig at Coach Ford. Let me see if I can pull it up. I can see what it is. But he pretty much said the old head tripping. He lost respect for him. I don't really know what's going on with Shakur and Coach Calvin Ford. But I can say that Tank is he letting it be known that he ain't trying to hear what people talking about. It's Tank. It's the Tank age. That's what he's saying. And clearly he got beef with my boy Earl Spence Jr. Now y'all know we all kind of got a little beef with Earl because Earl won't pay Coach James. Pay your bill, man. Go ahead and pay your bill. You know what I'm saying? Get that on out the way. You can't be the truth owing people. But anyway, I want to know what you guys felt or how you guys thought that the meeting with Tank and Frank Martin went down. And if anybody saw them on $1 million worth of game with Wallow and Gilly the Kid doing their interview, I think that was the first time that I actually seen them do an interview with both combatants at the same time sitting in the same room. They even had Coach James and Coach Calvin Ford there. And it was pretty entertaining. I know a lot of people are saying that Tank is winning the meat battles and stuff like that because, the way he's talking and stuff, which that don't really win the fight. Conversation is conversation straight up. You can say a pair of lips and say anything. But when it's time to get in the ring and take care of your business and do what you got to do, and that's a whole different a set of peas. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm listening to these guys jockeying back and forth, and Tank, he showed Frank something, which Frank is claiming what Tank showed him ain't really all that. And, he's speaking, well, if you got something, show everybody. You know what I'm saying? My big brother just slid into the building, Ernest Davis, a.k.a. Big E, a.k.a. Manny Draper and Texas Timbo. Y'all know he got plenty of names when it comes to that music. What's up, big bro? Glad you slid in and chilling. As I was saying, Tank and Frank, they going at it. Frank calling Tank out. Tank talking about what he gonna do. Now, I also seen somebody say that they feel like Tank is having a little nervous energy. I wouldn't quite say he having nervous energy because, that's just Tank. Y'all know he just now really starting, in my opinion, to really speak well when it comes to having having interviews and stuff like that, speaking live on the camera. Because y'all remember when the young man first started, he was he wasn't a great interview. I think he was kind of shy and nervous in front of the camera. The man speaking about what it is and what it ain't now, and he's saying clearly something that we have spoke on this channel and other channels before, that when you start boxing does make a difference. When you start boxing, I'm gonna say that again, it does make a difference. Yes, we've been high on Earl Spence, we've been high on Deontay Wilder, we've even been high on Frank Martin, but let us not forget and let it not go over our heads. Oh yeah, AJ too. That these young men all started into this game of boxing late. Frank Martin came from a whole nother discipline in wrestling, which I won't take a lot from that, except for the reason that he started so late in the game of boxing, because Chance Crawford has a nice little wrestling background behind him, which seems to serve well. I don't know how well it's going to serve Frank because, like I said, they got started late, and Tank called that out. He was like, you started when you was like, what, 18 or 19? This is what he's telling Frank. And he's like, I started this when I was 7. What make you think you're going to beat me? And for most people, that would make a hell of an argument. But we know what it is. When they start off that late, it's a lot of skills between the two that they have to close up the gap and make things happen. before I get too far and let everything go, Joseph Brown said Tank hit Frank Martin with a Tupac style disc. That's why I slid on you. Oh, he said that. Oh yeah, you're right. When they were sitting up there at the podium, he said something about his girl. He said he ain't got nothing I want. Well, maybe that female or something like that he made to that kind of aspect. And then he started making fun of Frank, talking about look at him, and flexing like he was mad. The build up, in my opinion, the build up is going quite well. I think the build up is going good. The going back and forth between the two is good. I'm enjoying it. You know, nobody has really disrespected each other. It's pretty much all about fighting and everything, getting in the ring and seeing what's going to happen. Tank is saying that, you know, we gonna really see something. Frank Martin is barking the same way, you know, that ain't nothing gonna happen. Neither one of them really denied the fact that they both got cracked sparring. Neither one of them denied that. You know, when they brought it up, the other one just kept speaking on something else. That's what they would do. But which means, in my opinion, at some point they both kind of got down in sparring. But you know what sparring means. Tank brought up a very legitimate point by saying, this is your first time under the lights. It's going to be different when those lights hit you. And we all have spoken on that before. You know, it's a spectacle. Once it turns into a spectacle, that's something. And how will you be able to deal with that? How will you be able to go out there and see more people waiting to see you fight than you've ever seen before? You know what I'm saying? How is that going to affect you? And you better believe, speaking to Frank, you better believe that there's going to be a crowd, because there's a lot of people that love Tank. Abdul Wahid. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that's loving Abdul Wahid. And you're going to have to go out there and handle your business, Frank, from the very first bell to the very last bell, if you happen to make it that far. Now, Frank did say if Abdullah mess up, you know what I'm saying, act up, he will get punished for it. Which, you know, kind of reminds me of a line that Terrence Crawford said, you know, if he get out of line, you know, we will deal with it. So with that being said, I'm excited to see what's coming down the pike. I really am. I can't say that I was super excited and think that the Canelo's fight fit in real good with what's getting ready to come down the pike. But for the most part, everything seems quite all right. I'm excited, and I hope you guys are too. If anybody is having nervous energy, this is coming from Eric R. If anybody is having nervous energy, it's Frank. He seems like he's more concerned about Tank's approval than anything else. You know what? You're making a good point there. And the last person that I could remember was looking for the approval of the person that he was getting ready to fight was Caleb Plant versus Canelo, which standing in the ring talking about, I'm pretty good, huh? Well, you know, that ain't the time to be asking a man if he's pretty good. Eric, I'm not gonna go against you on it, but I will say that, you know, his first chance under the big lights, he going straight for the big dog. He going straight for Tank. And it does bring the question, and I know this is a question that Hypey penned. Are these two dudes scared to go ahead and face Shakur Stevenson? You know, we know Frank was supposed to be fighting. He said the money wasn't right. You know, you can't argue with that. If the money wasn't right, then, you know, money wasn't right. It is what it is. So, oh shoot, my boy Yasser, I hate to jump in the conversation, but he said he got home late and he off tomorrow, so he gonna ride with us. That's what I'm talking about. He gonna ride with y'all. Forget the background, y'all know what it is. Getting these flowers together. I did drop the Discord. No, I did drop the link in the Discord. So if anybody gonna fall through, pop in. Y'all know where it's at and what we do. I know I got Hyphy in here. He must be busy taking care of something, putting some kind of thing together. You know, that man always busy doing something. Everybody speaking to each other, getting it together. There he is right there. Shakur. Joseph Brown might beg to differ because he said, anyway. I didn't get to see the fight with anyway, So I will go and catch it back. Run it back. I was running late tonight because I ended up working. So I'm not usually at work on Saturday. Tuesday, Saturday. I'm tripping. I really don't usually be at work on Tuesdays, but things are changing up a little bit. But I'm still fighting to make sure I get here so I can hang out with you guys as usual. He said, I think Gil Cole said, I think Tank talk that street shit when he gets nervous. You think so? Oh man. I don't know. That's one way to look at it. He was bringing it up, but then I did listen to him talk about some other things, aspects in his life where he made a statement to make me think that he is growing up a little bit. Might not be as fast as some people think he should be growing up, but he is making steps in the right direction. He spoke about female situations and shit like things like that, and how he want to be able to talk to his daughters and just be better for them. That's what I was gaining out what he was trying to say. You got to kind of listen hard because sometimes he do lose himself. That Baltimore talk. Y'all understand what I'm saying? You know how I be. Moving down, Joseph Brown says Tank was in his zone. He controlled all the angles of the narrative against Martin. Martin showing that he's a novice when it comes to shit talk. That's a good one. You know who else showed us that? Super bad showed us that you could have somebody throw it off with that shit talk when he did it to Jamel. He really clowned Jamel. Now the second time he was clowning, should have been more concentrating on how to get the win. But for the most part, you're right, JB. Tank got that mouthpiece down pat. I think after Frank gets to roll it, maneuvering a little bit more, and come up against a couple of more of these guys that got mouthpieces that's gonna talk that talk when they get ready to do that walk. And I think he'll fall into it pretty good. Or then again, he might not. He might be kind of a subdued guy, and that noise talking might not just fit him. Like it don't fit all people. Some people can talk shit and some people can't. Some people just go out there and make it happen. We're gonna find out if that's what he's possible. But boy, Eric Arden changed Tank's name to Abdullah the Butcher Wahid. You really? No, man, he can't be the Butcher. He still gotta be the Tank, even if he rolling through the sand of the Sahara. You know what I'm saying? That probably ain't the show there. Y'all know what I'm saying though. He just rolling through the sands, making it happen. He say, Yasser say, Brother Abdullah is a bit confusing, rocking the cross on his chain. I think the brother forgot he Muslim that day. Good eye, Yasser. And maybe he just, you making a switch. That switch that he made, that's a whole lifestyle switch. And I'm thinking he just spent some loot on that cross. I don't think that the Muslim part of him is really talking to him, totally letting him know, hey, this ain't a good look. You know what I'm saying? He might change it up later on down the line. We'll see how it go. But that's a good eye. I have to give you on that. You call yes. Whoever wrote the scroll thing at the bottom of the screen wasn't mine. Well, let's read. They scared of Shakur. They don't know. They don't want nothing to do with Shakur. Shakur. Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Even though it's Shakur right now, and some people think that some of these boxers may be afraid of Shakur still got to come out and rectify that last outing that he had. Let's not forget, he stunk up the place the last time we seen. So we can't just go ahead and do it. You just can't jump up and throw him right back out there like Shakur. Williams to pay the Pitbull Cruz, duck the mandatory for the vacant belt. Everybody, it had a lot more to go. Everybody says everything, but let's fight Shakur. Okay, my point can still stand. His last fight was not what we consider, as boxing fans, great table of food. It was more like some cold cuts and a fruit box, a juice box. That's what his last fight was to me. We need a fight where they're gonna put some meat and potatoes on the table. Now, if Shakur gonna come out and show us boxing genius, then hey, cool. But remember, it was said, and I do believe my partner Hypey was saying he's scared when he get in the ring with somebody that's gonna be bringing some real heat. I don't want to call too many fighters scared or anything like that. I'm gonna just leave it as it is and say he got to come out and perform. Now I know he talking noise to Coach Calvin and he talking noise to Tank, and he just said his part with Devin and Bill and things like that. He done pretty much ran around the table. But until he actually makes a move where we can see him fighting one of these other guys, it's not really a lot to hear from him. Now, people might look a little shocked when I say this, but Ryan Garcia, has he not fought two of the so-called Four Kings already? Yes, he has. He's 1-1. The rest of these guys is like messing around. Tank, Tank got one of the Kings up under his belt. So we got to see what's going to go down with these boys and see who's going to step up. But as far as I'm concerned, Shakur got to put himself in the business for real. All this conversation and talking ain't going to get it. He got to come on with it. And right now, besides the little faux pas with Ryan and this stuff in his system situation, we have to see how it go. Now, I am tripping, and I'm sure that a lot of people do remember, Tank did, once again, Tank was the first person, the very first person to mention something about Ryan's physique and hinting at a possibility if that guy was on something. And he said that when Ryan started picking up a little muscle mass and everything like that. So let's not forget, for Tank to be jumping up now, advocating for Ryan and saying that they're trying to set him up or they playing with him, or they're trying to get at him, or whatever the reason, whatever it is that Tank said, we cannot forget that he was the first person to hint at Ryan being dirty. Let's just make sure we keep that in our back pockets so we can see what happens down the line and see what happens with that. If Ryan ends up proving himself to not be dirty, congratulations to Ryan. And I don't have to take back nothing, because everything I said when we found out about it first is that's viable. I can do it. I can say it. What I get a week every once in a while to go ahead and say, you know what, let's be first instead of being right. So I did that, and I ain't gonna take it back. That's right, Ryan. I did it. But your boy Tank, who also said, this part right here is crazy. If you end up dirty and I'm out here defending you, I'm gonna punch you in your grill when I see you. That's something that Tank said to Ryan, which Ryan came back and said, "No, dude, I ain't do it." That is some of the craziest stuff. First of all, how you gonna threaten a dude and tell him if he did something? Because nobody told your ass to jump up and advocate for him. Nobody. Tank, that's all on you. But anyway, moving right along. Let me see what my brothers are saying in here. See if I can anything. No. Gil Cole, they all speaking to each other. You know, he had a little bit slow. Yes, okay. Right here, Eric R is bringing it in. He said, "I appreciate Frank signing the contract. I would have liked to see him take a few more of the silent assassin Stoneface approach. That would speak volumes over trying to match word for word." Well, if he didn't talk back, then people would have been like, "Oh, he's scared." You know how it is, man. You got to say something. You can't just sit there and let the other side just go on and on and on and just lean on you while you're sitting there. Tank talking about he ain't like that. His brother like that, but he ain't like that. Tank was really leaning in on him. The man had to say something. He did kind of fuck me up when he said, "You got the eyes for it." I really don't know what he meant by that, but to me, I guess, Frank's eyes do kind of look like a little far apart, a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And maybe that's what Tank was getting at. I don't want to really dive too deep into that. Maybe one of y'all see it a little different, but that's the way I saw it, or at least that's the way I picked it up, is that the man was making fun of his eyes because Frank's eyes is a little wide. But we're going to see how that's going to go. After you quit listening to your general, 78, feed you live. Japanese lives matter. Oh, I don't know what that's about, so I don't even know why I jumped on it. Wait a minute. What Floyd said? Floyd said everyone been knew Tank had sugar in his tank. Yes, he did say that. Well, there was a post that was up that read that, and If Floyd put that out there, then Floyd put that out there. Now, if there's some sugar in Tank's, Tank, I don't know. I don't know. Do it matter? That's the question. Does it matter if there's some sugar in Tank's tank? Abdul Wahid Tank. Does it matter? Or does it just matter what he does when he steps out into the ring, in the square circle, the circle of truth, whatever you want to call it? Does that matter that the man might be a little sugar? Sweet or whatever. I ain't saying nothing to that community or the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, and all that. I ain't saying nothing to offend them. I'm just answering the question. So, are they speaking to each other? Trey X fell into the house. What's up, Trey X in the house? I got not one, but two. That's right. I got both of the Raw champions in the house tonight at the same time on my channel. I don't know how many other people can brag like that, but hell, I can. I don't know how many other people can brag about all the boxing knowledge that I get to talk to on pretty much at any period. I could pick up the phone and call one of these guys and chop it up and get great information. So with that being said, let me keep on scrolling down to see what we got. No. Thursday night, Stevenson, Shakur, Thursday night. Who was he fighting? He needs to make sure he do what he needs to do in the fight that he got coming up. Quit jumping on Coach Calvin Ford, which I'm still trying to figure out what it is that he mad at Coach Ford about. It's just turning into a big soap opera. Derrick James is standing out there with Frank. I ain't in the fight. Yeah, you is, Coach. Come on now. You can be humble for only so long, but now it's time for a fight to break out, and you need to not be humble. You need to try to talk your ish. You got you a good win with Ryan. Yeah, Earl took a fall. And I'm wondering, Tank said that Earl had been hating on him. When old boy said, who are some people that you could fight that can get it? He said Shakur and Devin can get it. They asked him about Earl. He said he looked at him real funny. He was like, outside the ring, I don't think Tank want no issues with Earl in the ring because Earl might be a little too big for him and might have a little more than what Tank want to deal with. But it became clear to me, and I ain't fooling myself, Tank got issues with Earl Spence. He said Earl been hating on him. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's some more of that situation information to come up where we end up having it laid out in front of us. Shakur's number 6 or 7 on Tank hit list. That's where he is, 6 or 7. Gervonta running up the fighters that's suspended due to knockouts and not even in his weight class. But he refuses to call out the number 1 fighter in his weight class. Send that contract. Psychology aside, Frank is a national champion. Tank better take him seriously. He may have to throw more than 30 punches around this fight. I agree with you right there. That was something that I was thinking about. Frank, if Frank has a high, what am I trying to say? If Frank has a high output, I don't think Tank gonna be able to sit back in the cut and try to set a trap and wait for him to come to him. But it's hard to say how many fights has he had till he really had to let his hands go a whole bunch. So, he might end up still being able to pull it off. Derrick James is gonna have to prepare Frank totally, not half prepared, but he's gonna have to have him totally prepared with a game plan. Don't walk into nothing. Always be prepared. They both left-handed, so the lanes are going to be wide open. How is he going to take advantage of that? That is going to be real big on the stage that night. Coach Calvin said that he hopes Frank brings everything and more to make Tank show out, because they're still promising us that we have not seen the best Tank. Not even close to the best Tank. And I could kind of agree with that because he hasn't really let his hands go. We look up 1 minute, bang. And next thing you know, the person is out of there because they did something crazy. One of the best knockouts, I guess, was against Leo Santa Cruz when he caught him with the uppercut up in the corner. And Everybody thought he decapitated the man. But we'll see how it works out with Frank. Frank is a little taller than Tank. So we'll see if he'll be able to use that to his advantage. Don't know how many times he's been in the ring where he's been clearly the bigger man, but against Tank, he will be the bigger man. I don't know the dynamics of their reach and their reach comparison. I'll have that set up better later on when we talk again. But for the most part, I agree with you, bro. Tank gonna have to do more than just throw a few punches around. He gonna have to come on. He gonna have to let it pull the guns out the holster and fire those holes. You know what I'm saying? Don't save ammunition. Let us finally see what it is that Coach Calvin so desperately believes that Tank is, and that's some surgical boxing wizard with a lot of power, can punch, and all this. That's pretty much the picture that they've been painting to me over the time that I've been hearing them speak, that you just have not seen the best Tank yet. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. We can't wait for somebody to step in the ring and make Tank be Tank. Well, is Frank Martin the guy that's possible to do it? Is that a possibility? Let's hope so. Let's really hope so. I want to see a real fight where I'm on the edge of my seat saying, damn, this could go either way. Now, once again, before I get too far ahead of myself and somebody had to pull my bell and say, nah, MZ, don't forget. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me get some quiet up in here. My fault. I had to go ask my son to hold it down a little bit so it don't be bleeding through the microphone and jumping into my deal over here while he in there doing his thing. So where was I? Saying that Tank gonna have to come on with it. I'm hoping that it's a big fight, a grand showing that I'm on the edge of my seat. Not for sure who's going to do what. Gervonta refuses to send Shakur contract, says Shakur is in the plans 6 or 7 fights down the road, but not next. Well, that says a lot. That means that in my opinion, there's a respect level there. We're gonna say the hardest dance for last. And if I'm remembering correctly, when we were all sitting back maybe a little over a year ago, posing the question or who we thought or how we thought it was going to break down, I believe that we had the baby world beater and Tank as the last 2 standing combatants out of the 4 kings by adding the Shakur in there. We felt like Devin and Ryan would do their thing but not pop out in the last 2 to battle for complete supremacy. I've always thought that it would be the baby world beater and Tank. I still have those thoughts. Nothing has changed about that. Devin, the beatdown that he took at the hands of Ryan has everybody looking at him under a magnifying glass. We just have to see how he's going to turn out when he gets back. We also have to see what's the next route that Ryan is going to take, because I don't believe he's going to be able to hover at 144. Or 143 or 145. I don't believe you're going to be able to hover right there and make a living in a weight class that don't exist. But, boxing fans are fickle and they might try to ride with him wherever he is. We'll have to see. I hope not. Put my glasses back on so I can see what the heck it is I'm supposed to be reading. If I'm not mistaken, this is from Eric R. If I'm not mistaken, I think Tank was trying to quote a line from The Wire talking about eyes. He said he don't have a dead look, meaning a killer. Oh, that's what you think he was saying? Okay. I thought he was making fun of Frank's eyes. I'm just going to say, he got kind of his eyes are kind of set far apart. In my opinion, I thought Tank was taking a shot at that. I haven't watched The Wire, so I don't know if that come from there or not. So it is what it is. Who was Nikita Tszyu is already the butcher. Who was the butcher? Who they was? Oh, because he was saying Tank. No, yeah, Tank got to stay Tank. He can't turn into the butcher. It's already the butcher running around. I don't believe there's any real beef with Spence. You don't, JB? You think Tank just saying something because it's Frank Martin that he fighting? He might feel a certain way about it because Earl probably spoke out that he feel like Frank whooped Tank. And Frank Tank might have took that a certain way. You know, pride make a person look at, so you think your boy can beat me? Well, yeah, I think he can beat you. I wouldn't be sitting here promoting this cat if I thought that he wasn't gonna be able to beat you. That's this business is about beating people up and making money. But if it's not a real beef, I can see why it wouldn't be. He just saying something because it's Earl's guy. But I'm pretty sure it'll uncover itself somewhere down the line, anything like that. It said, I'm not making the same mistake again. How does Frank do with Southpaws at Trey X and Chat? Has he fought a few? That question is being raised by Eric. I'm going to go and put it on the screen so everybody can see exactly that he is asking the question. Here, got to answer out of it quick. Trey X, I hit you wrong, but Trey X, brother says, Eric, this is literally the first fight. This is literally first fight versus a Southpaw. Could be the key. The familiarity may offset it. We'll see. How many times have they sparred? Once. That's not, I don't know. I've never been in the ring. I don't know if that's enough to really get a feel and know what a person might bring. But this being the first time fighting the Southpaw, even though you a Southpaw, it's going to be different coming at you from that because most of the time you facing an orthodox person. Most people that you run across is orthodox. It's not many times that you run across a lefty. So that's another thing. Have he been working against a lot of lefties? Don't know. I guess we'll see that soon enough. I thought I was gonna sneeze. Come fight night. Joseph Brown said, I smell a knockout. They both talking knockout. You know what I'm saying? They both talking knockout. Did Tank say round 6? Did Tank say round 6 knockout or round 8? If it's round 8, we can't be late. I think that's what his homeboy was saying. Or the dude that was there with the camera. Y'all got to forgive me. The weather here in San Antonio had changed so bad. It was raining, then it got real hot. Then it got cool. Now it's real hot again. And it feel like they got the temperature outside set on devil. For real. I mean, it's smoldering out there. And it's late and it's hot. So however that, let me cut this fan. See if I can get it without burning it up. If that fan making too much noise, y'all let me know. I'll turn it back off so we can go ahead and kick it. So we can go ahead and make sure we understand and hearing each other. So I'm understanding that Canelo once again has turned 180 away from David Benavidez, and his eyes is on somebody else. I don't think and since David Benavidez is leaving the division and moving up, I guess he said forget sitting around waiting on Canelo, which I would have thought that's what they would have been did. He said, wow, let me move it down. Wow, that makes a huge difference, especially when we saw what Coach James and Earl looked like when Bud came out in the Southpaw stand. Well, I didn't get to see Coach James get a lot of camera time in that Southpaw ass whooping. But the camera time that I saw Earl getting did not look good at all to me. I mean, that Southpaw stance was giving Earl the blues. Literally. Gave him the blues so bad till he lost. Y'all saw it. I ain't just whistling Dixie here. Frank got a big mountain to climb. Let's see what Coach James learned from the Terrence Crawford fight. It's not like you can say it's going to be a hell of a difference of dip. You still got a dangerous fighter in front of you. You got Tank Wahid in front of you. Used to be Davis. And y'all know how he is. Y'all know he got a little crack. So let's see what it is. The Bloods and the Reds. Who the Bloods and the Reds? The Crips and is that who you talking about? The Blues and the Reds? I said the Bloods, and I sure did. I said the Bloods. Caught it myself. Y'all see that? I caught that. Well, anyway. Anyway, we're gonna see how it really go down. When old boy step in the ring. Y'all hit me with something. Let's get the conversation cracking. For real, for real. I'm hungry. Nah, Bud was giving Earl the blues, the red bloods and bruises. He gave Earl a good old-fashioned take you to the woodshed and whoop that ass. But this ain't about Earl right now. This is about Frank. Frank Martin getting ready to step up. Frank the Ghost against the Tank. Now, you know, the way I see it, ghosts, you know, they can walk through walls and stuff like that. Will he be able to walk through Tank's punches? Or if he gets caught with something serious from Tank, what is his whiskers like? You know, can he stand up to a good punch? We get some questions that's going to be answered that night, I believe. At least we'll get a chance to see if these questions get answered. Is he capable of not letting himself get beat down? With is he capable of holding Tank off? You know what I'm saying? The experience is gonna make a heck of a difference. Tank's been boxing since he was 7 years old. Frank just getting started. So that's gonna play a heck of a role. Like Trey said, you know, I know not what Trey said. I know what I wanted to tell you guys. Y'all seen AB in the background? He looked like he looked like he in shape. He really is fighting what's the boy's name? Act like Ric Flair. Y'all know who I'm trying to say. Blair Cobb. He getting ready to fight Blair Cobb, and I want to know what that's gonna is AB gonna be able to handle his business. That's a fight that I was thinking for sure. He can't come out there with his hands in his pockets because I believe Blair Cobb is going to let his hands go. And he can outwork AB. It's hard to even be excited about AB stepping in the ring against old Cobb because he has let us down so many times. At least long as he not at least long as he don't say he doing it for the hood, he might be all right. You know what I'm saying? Eric all say, will Frank be like a vicious ghost in Pac-Man or like Casper? Damn, not the friendly ghost. He needs to be like one of Casper's uncles. You know, those ghosts was pretty cutthroat too. They believe in scaring the hell out of you. Yeah, it is Cobb. So with that being said, AB's still in the game because I really thought he had retired. The alcohol got him looking kind of old. But like I said, he looked like he was in shape. Will he surprise us when it comes to facing Blair the Flair? Or will he be the same old AB after the losses? After the first loss and after Pacquiao and all those, you know, will he be that same guy that we really can't depend on? You get what you get when you see it. I'm not gonna put my money on him. I can tell you that. Brother Trey X say, at least Frank isn't coming off of a 17-month layoff while his opponent had a tune-up like Earl. Frank will be coming off of 11-month layoff, and it will be 14 months for Tank. Oh, that kind of evens the playing field a little bit for me. But something that you did say a week ago, that 7-year-old, 5-year-old starting off training then, opposed to 15 or 17 or 18, there is a huge deficit of experience, knowledge, and things that you can learn, need to know that those youngsters have. And Frank Tank sits on the bragging end of that conversation. He gets to control the conversation and say, hey, man, I've been doing this since I was a kid. You just getting started. But Frank said he's always grinding. He always, he say he's a gym rat. He in there learning. He trying to get it done. He trying to make sure. Yeah, he does go out. He does live his life a little bit. But for the most part, he does box. He does hit that gym. He on the grind. He learning. We'll get a chance to see how much he's learned, how much he's grinded. This is a good question. Do you guys think that off of pure heart and determination, do you think that will help Frank make up some of the ground fighting Tank? Do you think that Tank, because he knows he has so much more experience than Frank, do you think he could go in there kind of lackadaisical and get touched up? I think he needs to be on full ready alert, I believe. I don't think this is a chance to go out and lollygag or half-ass it at any point in this fight. We've seen Frank get confused before fighting, try to figure out how to do it, and he ended up just fighting his way through it. Oh, shit. Hold on. Whew. I almost choked myself out right there. I need to slow down a little bit. Didn't realize I was that hungry. It's either going to be sweet and Jerry curl juice all over the or the same old AB with dormant hands. I don't know about the Jerry curl juice here, Carl. You be killing me. He didn't look all that rubbery like his last outing, AB. So we'll see. Tank should have AB on his card. That might give him some extra motivation to step it up. I don't know, man. I don't know. Being on Tank card, to make you step it up, that's AB. We knew AB before we ever even heard of a Tank. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't need Tank to make him step it up. He should be already ready to do that. But I'm just saying. Trey said, you preaching to the choir. I'm not saying Tank will win. I look at all the angles. Tank is the rightful favorite, but Frank isn't some walk in the park. No, I know, bro. I know. I'm just trying to, give the I'm trying to give the drama to both sides, so it sound good, so people can feel like, okay, he giving both sides of the street. They just do. What's Frank's reach? I remember his arms being short. He ain't that big. That's what I was saying earlier. I'm gonna have to look it up and see their dimensions. So next time when we talk about it, I can go deeper in on that. But either way, he needs to be on his defense, especially for the uppercuts the Tank like to throw. He really needs to be up on that. He needs to use that jab. I just want to see a good ass fight from these two dudes, man. Really. The conversation between them is there. The camps are popping it off. Tank look like he's trying to play that big dog role. He kind of put me in the thought of Floyd when he started talking about the bright lights. and Frank not being able to handle it. Y'all gotta give me a second. I'm trying to chew and talk at the same time. It's about even 67.5 for Tank and 68 for Frank. Yeah, that ain't a big difference at all. So they'll really be right there on each other in order to let those hands go. I wouldn't mind seeing the footage because Tank that's something I want to make sure. Y'all heard Tank say that boy hit him with a brick, which means Frank can't crack. Even though Tank was saying, "Oh, you don't hit like that. You don't crack like that." He did say that he hit him with that brick, which tells me that the sparring thing that they were talking about, Frank said it was good work. He got a chance to see what Tank, being at the top level was about. He also said, I saw in the interview him saying that when he sparred with Tank, that was just him pretty much raw with no experience or anything. He says now he has experience. He knows why he's throwing certain punches. He knows why he's doing certain things in the ring. So it's going to be a whole different dance and a whole different showdown from when they met in sparring. Which tells me the man is knowledgeable enough to know, yes, I am not that high up on the ladder, but at the same time, I'm learning on the job and I am getting better. And it tells me that he's looking at himself. He knows his faults. He knows what needs to be worked on, and hopefully he's working on them. We'll only find out when it's time for them to step in the ring and the bell go off. Can I say this too? Damn it, off the Benavidez. How you mess around and have to go and get surgery? Piss me off. Y'all know what I want to say. Y'all know I'm going to say it. Y'all know I'm going to say it. He found out that boy Bivol was over there working that bag. Somebody must have went back and said, "Say, man, Bivol looking real good. We might have to pull off a stunt and cool him off a little bit. Come back then." I'm just talking shit, y'all. Y'all know I'm just talking shit. But I was hurt when I found out that fight had been held off. I wondered if Bivol going to end up getting somebody else to fight. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm really not feeling him fighting nobody else but Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? That's the only person I'm really looking for him to fight is him. Frank also came from a boxing region. Unlike Spence, who came up in Texas, Frank is from Detroit, from the Detroit area. Two totally different situations. Yeah, it is. But Frank's first love was wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it go. And he coming from a boxing region, but how old is Frank right now? Well, I'm talking about he got started late. I'm talking like we still back then. It's a lot of years to went by. So he got some knowledge up under his belt. He gonna have to really bring it out and make it be shown. Eric R. Let me put it down because I've been reading it, but I ain't been bringing him up. My fault. Eric R. said it's going to be an exciting fight, but I feel like just like Ryan and Rody, Tank will be able to close in when he wants, and I don't see it being as competitive as Hector or Barrios. You don't? Okay, I can feel you on that. You know what I'm saying? I can feel you on that. But I ain't gonna take nothing away from Frank. Frank might come out there and really surprise us. He might really have that dog in him that we love to holler out and look for. He may really have that in him and get out there and give Tank everything. He might give Tank everything Tank wants. Or at least everything Coach Calvin says that Tank wants. Because Coach Calvin has assured us we have not seen the best Tank. And the better the fighter that we see him go up against, the better he'll be. And if we haven't seen the best Tank, then that means everybody he went in, does that mean that everybody he went in the ring against were just not worthy of bringing out the greatest Tank that we could see? Okay, y'all should have hit us with something. Yeah, while y'all chew that up a little bit. He said, I would love to see how one of these pro boxers with a wrestling background doing MMA. Yeah, I feel you. I think I really think that Crawford will be do pretty good. Just messing around in MMA because I think he's pretty strong in his wrestling background. I seen him. I actually seen him messing around doing some of that Greco wrestling, and he looked pretty good at it, real good at it. The way he spins around on the floor and got the upper hand. I don't know who it was that he was messing around with, but he was surely able to do the moves that I saw when I was in school. I tried wrestling before, and I just didn't like that shit. I just didn't like it. I'm gonna just leave it like that. I ain't gonna even tell y'all what happened because it is just too tragic to talk about. So I'm gonna just leave it at it. That was some what's this Eric all saying? That was talking shit too. They got wind of that Ryan popped dirty, and Turkey told better be he better not pop dirty. Then the injury was announced. Wow. Oh, that's right. Eric, are you ride for Bill? We're gonna talk your shit then. Talk your shit. Yeah, that's what it is. Then that's what it is. I'm gonna ride with that. Bet not pop dirt. Mix it up. I hope that nobody be that dumb. I knew it. The boy Trey said OG got folded up on that mat. Actually, how can I put this? I got folded, rolled, twisted, turned. All kind of shit was going on out there. I didn't understand what the hell was going on. My first day going out on the team, they had a meet. You know what I'm saying? And this coach, he was equal opportunist. Put my ass right out there. They trying to holler instructions to me. When they said you can't slam the dude unless you fall down with him, I'm like, well, where's the fun in that? Why do I have to go down to the ground with him when I'm slamming somebody? But as I'm saying, truth be told, I got twisted up and turned all around, and they was talking about grab his toe and pull it this way. And I didn't understand. Next thing you know, I'm like one arm behind my head, and the other arm is in front of my neck. And he holding me, and I'm kind of getting smashed into the mat. It was terrible. It was the type of shit to make you want to get up and want to fight. But since none of my people was at the meet, I just brushed it off and took it as what it was. A good old fashioned ass whooping. Wrestling. I never wrestled again. Let me go ahead and make that clear. That was my first match and only match ever in life where there was a real referee and everything. Now, I done messed around with my partners and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But getting in the real ring, nah, never. Not ever again. Ever, ever, ever. You can forget that shit from now until wit's end. Must have ankle pick me at will. Yeah, he was, see, there y'all go. See, I'm talking to some people that know about wrestling. They coming up with all the stuff. Y'all bringing back memories, man. Y'all bringing back memories that I don't need to even be going through. But yeah, I'm not a good wrestler. I would never tell that lie. And I was kind of skinny back then too. Y'all know we had to put on that. We had to put on that little jumpsuit thing. I wasn't feeling the way I was looking in that. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of stuff going wrong with me that day. My pride was hurt because they had me in that ugly ass outfit. That I was skinny. I'm gonna keep it real. Skinny dude, you know, y'all know what it looked like when the dude got on the. Y'all know what it is. He said it better not have been a big girl named Rasputia. Oh no, it wasn't no big girl. And since you brought up a girl, I did get hip tossed by a girl before. It was my cousin. It was my cousin. It was my cousin's daughter. I went to go shake her hand, and this heifer grabbed my arm and turned me and flipped me over her hip. Had me looking up off the ground at her like, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck you do that for? It ain't like I could have got up and did nothing to her. My auntie and my cousin, they would beat me down if I had to try. And the way she flipped my ass over, she might have had been ready back in the day. You know what I'm saying? She might have been ready. So I ain't really just readily jump up and try to do nothing to make nothing happen. So let's just leave the wrestling and all that in the background because y'all, like I said, y'all bringing up memories, man. Y'all bringing up memories. He said, Big Back had you in the crossface chicken wing, MZ. I don't know what kind of move it was. I just know to this day, my left hand, my left arm was like behind my head. And my right arm was kind of like under my chin. I don't know how he had me like that, but he had me like that. And then the ankle thing, he like, I was trying to grab his toes at first, and coach told me to grab his toes. The next thing you know, I'm all wrapped up with my arms like that. And this motherfucker did something to my ankle. That shit hurt too. I ain't gonna even lie to you. That shit hurt. It make you not want to do nothing else. It made me not want to box no more. How about that? I mean, not want to wrestle no more. How about that? I'm gonna just go ahead and keep it real. Big bro, save me, man. Don't let them keep talking to me about no wrestling and getting beat up in the ring. I was just trying to let them in on a little something that I had did. They want to start talking about, OG got beat up. Yeah, I did. So what? Yeah, I got beat up a little bit. Okay, Big bro say Frank acted like he was looking for Tank in his interview with those intelligent ass answers. Tank not respecting him at all. His eyes too buck for me. Come on, bro. Don't do him like that. I thought his eyes were just a little wide. You know what? Frank gonna mess around, surprise Tank and everybody. He gonna come out there and catch Tank with a left. And Tank Abdul gonna go back across the ring a little bit and look a little confused and dazed. It's gonna be right at the end of a round. And then he gonna come back out and try to be mad and try to get his get back. That's something that I'm gonna be looking for. Can Frank crack this boy and make him try to get his get back and be savvy enough to set traps and just keep him trying to get his get back? That's a lot of time. We're talking about 36 minutes in the ring trying to make sure that you don't let this little pit bull get a hold of you without giving him something to make you think about. Now, he can pull that off. We might see a victory for old Coach James, and things might start looking good. But he got to do that. He's got to be able to crack Tank and keep Tank from cracking him back. And Tank already said, y'all know how I am. Somebody crack me, I got to get my get back. Did it in the interview, and I know all y'all heard it. We all heard it together. Oh, man. Excuse me. So y'all hit me with something. Hit me with something. Don't let it just go awry. Yeah, Tank told him not to, he said, yeah, when Tank told him he not that, man, it's jumping on me. He not that. I couldn't help but laugh a little. Frank has a whole book full of bulletin board material. I'll tell you that much. It don't do him no good if he don't go in there and really have that. I'm gonna fuck this dude up when I see him. When I get in the ring, oh man, he should be biting on his lip. Just as soon as I get in, I'm gonna whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna beat your ass. Don't let it be one of those situations where you go out there and then you at the end of the fight, you be saying, well, I tried to do this and this didn't work. I don't want to hear about no injuries. I don't want to hear about your sister got sick. You fell asleep late. You had a hard time making weight. None of that. Go out there, step in front of this dude and make it happen. So if Champ so strong, he controlled my waist. I felt Champ's power. What y'all talking about? Terrence Crumpler? Tank about Jamil. Who is that? About Jamal Charlo. Very recent arrest for DUI and police invasion. Wait, what? Now you're gonna have to come on here and bring that to me, Hype. I don't know nothing about this boy getting arrested and having a DUI and a police invasion at his crib. For what? Police usually show up when you're beating up on somebody in the house and they don't feel safe, selling drugs, or got somebody kidnapped. So they just ain't kicking in doors for nothing. He said, Hyphy man tried to drive off his wheel to make it worse. He smashed his Lambo. Wow. See, when stupid stuff like that start happening, it make you wonder. Where the people, where the family, where the people that's supposed to love
love these guys that's supposed to be looking out for them. Where are they at when all this dumb shit be happening? You know what I'm saying? Why is nobody saying, say, pulling these dudes' coattails? Why is nobody doing that? You know what I'm saying? They got their hands on all this money. They dreamed big. They start living their dreams, and then the minute your dreams start happening, foolishness start taking place, and you start doing dumb things to make yourself look bad. It's almost like a never-ending occurrence when it comes to these youngsters, these young superstars. I can't speak about everybody young superstars because honestly, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong here. The one thing that I can say about Canelo Saul Alvarez when it comes to being a superstar and super rich, we haven't really caught him in a whole bunch of situations where he was making himself look like a total ass. Yeah, we saw him drunk before, singing at the party, and stuff like that, but we haven't really saw him with police situations or family situations, things that we readily see with our athletes. You know what I'm saying? That you know, we've seen other athletes be stupid, but I got to give Canelo a tilt to the hat when it comes to becoming rich, being very popular in the sport that you're competing in, and he pretty much been handling it quite well, and he's been in the game for a long time. Shit, it seemed like he's been in this bitch forever. Boxing, but Floyd Mayweather, you know, he rubbed people the wrong way at the way he carried himself when he was boxing and everything. I used to tell my daughters and my son there, hey, the man, he fighting, he earning that money, he deserves to be able to do some things. But there's some things that, you know, going to jail is not cool, especially when you got a lot of money. What's cool about that? Where was the person that should have been saying, hey, champ, don't do that? But when you got a bunch of yes men around you, and they scared that they ain't going to be able to get their weekly allowance, yeah, they're going to keep their mouth shut and let you go ahead and do what you want to do. Next thing you know, you're hearing rumors about him being in the pool with somebody else and all kind of other stuff going on. The diddler, you know what I'm saying? No diddy, no point intended. Let me see. He say, you that rich, you can afford a chauffeur, let alone a taxi at the minimum, to get you A to B when you're pissed. First of all, if I'm rich and I got a big ass crib, I got a room. I would have a room in it, a pissed off room. Where I go to the pissed off room, y'all just don't come down here and bother me. What you leaving for? That to me, just listen to this. You get into an argument, you mad, you leaving your house. To go where? That right there is enough to say, hold up, think about that before you go out the door. You pissed. Your mind is wrong. You end up in a situation, end up somewhere. That attitude just ain't gonna disappear. Somebody say something wrong to you, end up getting into it. All kind of stuff go on. And I'm a firm believer. If you're mad and you leave, that just makes it easier to leave the next time. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little wisdom from an old school dude who don't believe when you get mad, you're supposed to leave. If you get mad, go sit down. Mind your business. Like I said, you got money. You should have a spot in your crib where you could go and get you some solidarity. Go sit up in solitude where nobody can get to you and come bother you. That's what I would have in my crib. I would have me a I'm pissed off room and so I can get away. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. That's just a thought. Maybe one of them might want to grab that and think of it themselves. Man, that's all that nigga Ma do at this point. He is the AB of boxing to me. Just what? A habitual fuck up. Damn. That's pretty hard. That's pretty hard. But it is what it is. AB said he's gonna correct that boy when he beat the hell out of Blair Carr. Y'all gonna be calling AB name again. AB, yeah, AB. That's what y'all gonna be doing. Maul sweats out XO Remy. Damn. You saying them all alcoholic too? All these what's the word I'm looking for? All these adopted Texas natives. You saying there's really something wrong with all of them? Really something wrong with all of them. Anyway, it is what it is as long as it goes. But that's some dumb stuff. I don't care what nobody say. It ain't no correcting that. You have an accident, cool. But you have an accident, you drunk, and then you try to drive off away from the thing after you told, nigga, you rich. It ain't like people don't know who you are. Who crashed that car? Come on, man. Think sometime. But it is what it is. Sometimes we don't think. And we end up in dumbass situations and stupid ass scandals. People talking down on you, making you look worse than what it is. Tank made an excellent point when they asked him sitting up at the table. He tried to give his best initial explanation of being famous or being famous, and he was like, "It makes you look stupid. It can make you look stupid. It can make you look great, depending on how the fans and how the entities that control what it is that you're in, depending on how they feel they want to look at you that day, it could blow with the wind. 1 minute they could love you, 1 minute they could hate you. 1 minute you could be you could have been having an argument with your girl and it could be blew up into some crazy thing. You know what I'm saying? Like when Tank was outside and the girl was in the house and she called the police and all this stuff was going on. When we started hearing tidbits of everything that went on, and we found out that she was just as wrong as he was. Look at Chris Brown and how things went with him and Rihanna. How the story was told. Everybody felt like Chris was just so wrong, but they forgot that this lady was putting her hands on him while he's driving. This bitch was trying to kill him. That's the way I would look at it. You fighting the person that's driving down the street. I'm pretty sure they was going pretty fast. Why would you be? Anyway, I'm just saying. So I felt Tank in what he was saying and how he was saying how he was trying to move. The boy said he trying to get rich. He trying to get what he can out of it so he can go live on the island and not come back. If that ain't what you call being fed up with society, what is? But we'll see how it goes. Can Frank stop Tank? Can Tank stop the ghost? Can he really make him a spirit? I don't know. We're soon to find out in the next couple of days, next couple of weeks. My phone there. Excuse me. C06. Okay, there's such a G bills paid. So, yeah, I had Drake. Let's see, Eric, I had Drake Epstein making a guest appearance in it as well. Not Drake Epstein. That boy put those names together. I think that the battle between Drake and Kendrick Lamar is a money grab. They start battling. They know all the people gonna listen and be buying it up. Let's keep this going. I think it's an angle to everything. Does anyone here feel Canelo carried the Munguia a bit over this weekend? You know what? The way people say that but I was watching it too. It didn't really seem like Munguia had a hell of a lot to keep Canelo off of him. He fought. He fought. He got up off the ground and continued to beat him. I heard them keep speaking about a couple of body blows that he took. They were like, "Oh, he put his hand down to cover that side because he hurt." But he really did the best he could. He gave it all he could. I think a little more experience, he'll be able to turn that corner and make something happen. But I think, in my opinion, Canelo is just too experienced for him. The one thing I wish he would have did, though, Canelo had got, I've noticed Canelo has this thing that when you step to him, it's almost he know you're going to throw a punch when you step. He guaranteed to step back. And his next move, a lot of times, step back, then lean back. I think the way Bivol was able to throw him off, because Bivol hopped in, threw punches, and hopped out. You got to figure out a way to throw his timing off when it comes to his defense. And I also noticed how much quicker than Mugia Canelo was. Canelo was able to land on Mugia, and Mugia's counter shots were just like, they were just so slow. They were so slow, in my opinion. So, yeah, I can see a bit of carrying. What you're saying, Yasser. I can see that. I wouldn't want to say that, but I could see that. He say, David, Hyphy said David Morrell ran up on Edgar Berlanga and was telling Edgar, let's fight right now. Edgar scared of Morrell, just like Benavidez. Boy, that boy Hyphy just be bringing a drama. Well, is Morrell gonna follow Benavidez up to the next weight class? Benavidez is one of the only fighters that I could say that I appreciate the fact that he just said he spent a lot of time waiting for Canelo, but I'm glad he said, you know what, I ain't got time to keep waiting for this dude. I'm gonna go ahead and make my legacy or make my marks. And if the fight comes, it comes. If it don't, then well, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He said, Eric R say, yes, I feel like he could have closed the show after the body shot. He didn't want to cause any lasting damage. So you think that he was trying to be merciful? That's what I'm getting you saying? He was being merciful because it was a Spanish guy like himself? Is that what you said? Forget being merciful, Canelo. If you really want to release some anger, you should have went on and fought Benavidez, the dude that's talking all that noise, just calling you weak and all that kind of stuff, saying you scared. Him and his dad, y'all know what it is. At one point, you could give Canelo his props. I can't say the dude can't fight because the dude can fight. But he leaves me hungry for fights that I guess now I might as well go ahead and put it in my mind. He's not going to take the fight or make the fight unless he feels like it. So with that being said, it is what it is. Who can tell me something about what's going on in that basketball lately? Because I ain't seen nothing. I heard LeBron. Is LeBron them still in it, or did they finally get beat? I'm hearing some teams. I'm hearing people saying certain teams is winning. They shouldn't be beating certain people. I hear Kevin Durant then lost. And man, just a few years ago, all these guys was jumping from team to team, and these super teams was being made, and super team this and super team that. So are we done with the super team and people are spread out on their own teams and trying to make names for themselves? And is that what we seeing now? I don't know, because I haven't been watching. So y'all let me know. Tell me something. Tell me something good. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Damn, my bad. I hit the button. I'm trying. What's my damn? Oh, there it is. There it is. So, MZ, how come Earl wasn't there to promote Frank? Is he scared of D. James? Really? You know what, Hyphy? I couldn't answer that question, even though I wanted to sit down and try to make up something for Earl. In that case, I couldn't. I just couldn't. The only thing I can say is maybe he's spending time with his family, with his daughters and his son. I have no idea. I have no idea. All I know is if he owe the man, he should pay the man. The man helped you become a champion. You should go ahead and pay the man. As simple as that. I'm not going to ever change from saying if you owe somebody some money, whether you like that person or not, if you owe them, you should pay them. Simple and plain. We didn't know Earl Spence without knowing Derrick James. Well, some people might have known, but they went hand in hand to me. Hand in hand. So I don't know if he was scared. I don't know if, you know, how I really can't tell you. I'm pretty sure he'll be at the fight, though. At least I would hope he'll be at the fight. That is his guy. But the way boxing and the way these boys is moving lately, Earl fuck around and be at the fight and be the bet on tank. Let me stop doing that before people take it. Before they take it seriously. MZ trip. All the time. Either way, MZ tripping. Man, money gonna run the rest of MB. Wait, what did I say? It just jumped. Man, Maury gonna run the rest of MB's prime. Ruin the rest of MB's prime. All the old heads got old heads got knocked off. They won Celtics versus Knicks Eastern Conference Finals. And then Earl needs, oh yeah, okay. Yasser speaks. He said Earl needs to pay that man. Wait, Earl needs to pay that man his fair due. They've been through a lot together to end up falling out over money. Exactly, Hyphy. I mean, Yasser. That should be the last thing to make you fall out. Things you should not fall out over when there's a bond. Money, a female, and nothing else. Family. Don't fuck with a man's family. Don't mess with a man's money. Don't mess with a man's female. That's with some people. Some people, you can mess with some of their stuff, just don't mess with their money. Just depends. Some people replace female with a dog. Me, I'm a family person. Don't fuck with my family. We all good. Don't fuck with my money because my money feeds my family. Earl, pay this man. This man helped you become a champion. More than just a champion. You was a unified champion, all under the tutelage of Derrick James. You had people going to bat screaming for Derrick James to get Coach of the Year, which he did. Now, does a lot of Derrick James' popularity rest on the shoulders of Earl Spence? Yes, it does. Does a lot of Earl Spence popularity rest on the shoulders of Derrick James? In my opinion, I think so. Because if the man wasn't teaching you how to get things better and stop just using one hand, we probably wouldn't even know you, Earl. Let's keep it real. So, in a unified voice, I would say all those who agree, tell this dude, pay your bill, man. Pay your goddamn bill. Simple as that. He said, now may be a perfect time for Ryan Garcia featured on Track Titans. Pay your disciple. So you think we should reach out to Ryan? Tell him we should make a diss track like a Scumbo Baggins and have him drop a verse aimed at Earl? I don't know, man. You talking some real serious, starting some drama. Some real serious. He said Gervonta versus Floyd. Is that a stage battle also? You know what, Hyphy? We were saying this. Every time Tank gets ready to fight, it seems like him and Floyd end up beefing. Think about it. Every time he gets ready to step in the ring, something going on. Tank always starts saying something about Floyd. But or it could be, I don't know. A lot of people are saying that Floyd is a hater on the sense of he don't want people to accomplish or shine more than him. Maybe that spotlight is his drug. Maybe he can't break the addiction of that spotlight, and he always wants to be in front of that light. I could see that. You know what I'm saying? I can truly see that. So it could be real. It couldn't be. Boy, Eric God said Trey X can help ghostwrite Ryan's verse. Y'all forgive me. I got a lot. Oh no, I did not break my arm. Man, I did not break that blunt. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. Cause we still got to see if Ryan clean. We can't have Ryan on no damn song with us and he popping dirty. We can't be rolling with the dirt. Got to be clean in order to come and spit something like that. You can't be throwing rocks and you stand in the glass house. How that sound? I could have swore I had more chicken in there, but I guess I don't. Irv H, what's going on, man? Came in a little late, but you're here. That's always important. Glad to see you rolling through. Old Dirty Garcia. Nah, man. Not Old Dirty Garcia. You know what? Come to think of it, do-do-do-do-do. Shoo-do-do-do-do. Share screen. Put that track tightened up. Because I need to burn the track while I burn it. What did you say about Rachel Donaire? Hyphy said Rachel Donaire has been exposing Ryan for inconsistencies regarding his explanations. Rachel's been tearing his ass up. Well, I can say he did first come out and say that they was bullshitting and trying to get him or something like that. But then he threw that bottle of stuff up and said, well, maybe it got into my system like this. Oh, you know, so I can see where she might be getting on him with that. I really don't know, but if one of those drugs are a drug that can only get in your system like by needle, or you know, why is it in your system? Why is the biggest question all the time is why is it in your system? And I don't want to hear that I was taking this supplement and this supplement had something in it that I didn't know, because one, you got enough money to know. You know what I'm saying? Let's not try to trick the people. You got enough money to know what you're taking and what you're not taking. That's not natural. And okay, I understand. Yes, I didn't mean. I guess what I'm trying to say, if it's on the ban list, this is a better way to put it. If it's on the ban list, you should have somebody on point making sure that whatever it is, it does not clash with what these people say shouldn't be in your system. He said Austrian is in pill form. You know what I'm saying? Am I making sense with that, or am I wrong? Should you not? You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't it be understood and where you be well versed enough to say you got to get a nutritionist? Get a nutritionist, somebody who's gonna be on point of what you should be taking and what you shouldn't be taking. And for Ryan to say that he rarely even takes supplements, then why the hell would you have a bottle and put it up in front of this camera and say, I probably got this? You barely take supplements. Come on, man. Stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you got caught, I can't even say if you get caught, go and take your punishment, because nobody really does. Who actually took their punishment for getting caught? And it took more than one time for him to get caught. Jarrell Big Baby Miller, didn't he get suspended? It's other people that got it, you know what I'm saying? But still, I just can't understand, you know what I'm saying? What would make you just ain't, I don't know. I don't know. You was confident that you could beat the man already. But you got money. You know what I'm saying? I can't say the other compound can be found in the body naturally. That's probably why they aren't talking about that one as much as the ostrich. Okay, I can understand that. If it's a naturally produced thing, I can understand that. But what I'm saying is the stuff that's on the banned substance list that shouldn't be in your body. Pay somebody to make sure that you on the right shit. If you want to take supplements, you want to take the stuff, try to give yourself an edge. You're making the money. Pay somebody and make that be their job to make sure you don't ingest something that's gonna put you under the scope. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James make good moves. He spends $1 million on his body to make sure he right. Y'all, these are fighters. You know what I'm saying? If anybody should be spending money like that, do that. Depends on the level they're going to find in the piss. through the body can only produce so much naturally. I understand that. It can only produce so much naturally unless you got an overactive gland or something like that. You know, special occasions, sometimes, you know, you see some freak stuff, some off the head and stuff that you like, damn. You know, I've seen I've seen some stuff where some people produce it a little more, and you be like, damn, that's what you got? Okay, then. You know what I'm saying? I'm just leaving it there. The John Jones excuse, like a grain of salt in the Olympic-sized pool. I feel you. Yes. These excuses these cats is making, it just stupefies me. It just stupefies. They not being real. You get up there. If you got big enough nuts to stand in front of the world and talk shit before you get popped, have those same nuts when you get popped. Had the decency to say, yeah, I fucked up. Like old girl, what's that old girl that used to run track? I don't know why she told on herself, but she told on herself. She might have knew that it was gonna come out, and she called herself getting in front of the curb. Somebody help me remember her name or whatever. But it was a track star. I can't remember the lady's name, but she gave herself up for being dirty. I commended her for that. I was like, wow, that's big. Because you don't see too many athletes do that, willing to do that. But it is what it is, and it was what it was. So that being said, I was sitting back. I'm finna jump into some track Titan shit for a minute while we think of some more stuff to say. Because I feel like going down memory lane. Add that to the stage. Can I change it so it don't be in people's face? No, that's not it. There you go. Ryan doesn't have to do anything. His fans don't care. They are just happy he shut Bill Haney up. I see it everywhere. That part, I don't think it's just Ryan fans that don't care. They just happy to see Bill get shut up. I kind of think it's a lot of people, not just Ryan fans. It's just people, period, just boxing fans, period, that was like, good. We finally got this. We finally shut this MF up. You know what I'm saying? But if Bill true to the game and true to his son, like we said, get your son the help that he needs and get to running that mouthpiece again. Get ready for Lord Haney's return. We coming. Well, that's what they should be saying, because I ain't saying we coming nowhere. After that ass whooping with all those left that he just refused to duck any of them. Well, he ducked one. Wait, no, that was a right. So I'm gonna have to look at it again to make sure. Eric Goss said, yeah, $1 million, 500,000 for the juice, and 500,000 to keep everyone else's mouth shut. LeBron, wink. I feel you, Eric Goss. Whatever it takes. And just make it so good that people like us can't find out about it, won't find out about it, don't find out about it. So you don't be standing there having to defend yourself. But if you got fans like Ryan Garcia that don't give a shit, then it is what it is. I'm sure the people who took those 6-1 odds don't care either. That's the one right there, bro. You are so right. They got paid. They don't give a shit for nobody saying you hold that L. And all y'all that rode the wrong way, y'all can hold that L too. You right. That 6-1 odds, they ain't giving a damn what we talking about. They ain't got to worry about their money going back anyway, no matter what the results are. They paid already. They might not like the casino going to show up and say, hey, you got to give us our money back. He said, I'm not a Ryan fan. Bill's my Muslim brother. But even I'm glad he's a bit quiet these days. I feel you, Yasser. You know what I'm saying? I feel that consensus kind of like permeate throughout the whole boxing world, because there were a lot of people that were saying that Bill talked too much. Bill wants the spotlight. Bill's a snake oil salesman. Oh, whatever tag you want to put on Bill at the time when his son was still undefeated, it was what it was. This loss that they have taken has done a lot for the people to get Bill to be quiet for a little while. So I feel exactly what you're saying. Treg still wish we put more money on Ryan. I'm just wondering why nobody called MZ or text MZ and say, hey, man, we thinking we might make this move right here. Y'all know I wouldn't have argued with it. But it is what it is. Oh, I didn't get you beat up. But you know, look at me too, especially after seeing how much of an edge we had. Money talks, boo. See, let me, you know what? Let me go ahead and fall into the crevices. Let me see it. I'm gonna hit y'all with the cipher while I sit back and think about why I didn't get a chance to bet. Y'all let me know if you can hear. Your cipher. Here we go.
Yo. 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 When it comes to my lyrical thesis, don't be facetious. Calculate what you're going to say, aka speeches. You can play this message for everyone that it reaches. I snatch the pits from their cores, leave you with spineless speeches. I drop landmines like storming no many beaches. Wait while you recover, attack you while at your weakest. You a hypocrite like a sinner who always preaches. Talking about the Lord, but you really don't know who he is. We is judge and jury, fuck what your plea is. Stand trial, but see for a planet right where your feet is. Click the button, kaboom, blow you to little pieces. Have the courtroom smelling like burnt flesh and feces. Jesus, ordering court, judge calling recess. Trying to understand if you witness the shit that we just. Your people upset cause that shit was kind of egregious. I've been over the top ever since I was just a fetus. Yo. Yo, 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 yo,
I hear it, they've been practicing to spit it automatic. Understand there's no practicing when you already got it. Who they claiming that they better if you're writing, then it's no. It's 21 plus, we gon' finally let it go. Damn Z, always understanding some of the family. These niggas out here weak, and ain't no way that they can stand me. Plan B, always recognize and never hesitate. You listen to the track, hoping around and hit detonate.
I am Michael Myers to every MC. I am Halloween, Texas Chainsaw in the cipher league, the cerebellum displays the predator. You ain't ready for what I'm ready for. It's whatever, bro. Rest in peace to my competitors. Live from the gas chamber, my mind's so fucking tangled. Take one of these fucking rappers, hang them high and watch them dangle. Cut the fucking rope, and if you twist it, he get strangled. I control the MIC, and you can't fuck with me. No, not likely. Do not give a fuck if you don't like me. This is strictly for my niggas like 2PAC. I'm colder than the polar vortex, chilling in the AC. Mr. Freeze to my foes, that means you can't freeze what's already for. I got some good gas, that strong, smoking by the whole zone. So fucking high, I go sit on top of the ozone. These boys sounding whack as hell. Dr. Seuss, rhyme form, I form Voltron. Yeah, it's no jamming cyphers here. Hits from the bone, taking hits within the bone. Driving optimist, crime jumping out, dumping shots out, Megatron. Next time you speak, like speak up, pussy bitch, use the clone. I use the clone, line like category 10, cyclone, cause cataclysmic event, board up your home, pyroclastic flow, no warning shots, it's on, kill shot straight to the dome. Yeah, I'm on my Snoop Dogg, block, climb to the ball, stay back, way back, call the hazmat, chemical spill on the track, bust the gas and air rags. Yeah, we came to party, leave the whole scene, ransack, track tight, run that back. Creeping on the low. It's that MYSTRO. That gonna cause a wreck the damn show. Now all I gotta do is shut the fucking door. Chillin', reclining on the scene. I be coolin', they say I'm looking mean. I ain't trippin', I'm just trying to see the green. We having fun and we fulfilling our dreams. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo.
That's what Devin should have been saying. Yo, yo. You keep hitting me with the left. Yo. Got some new comments up. Let's go ahead and see. Trey, you right. You haven't been responding to the bet text, OG. We just had a good weekend too. Damn it. Let me look. But I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. I've been real busy. I haven't really been paying a lot of attention to the Discord or my text because my store is going through some stuff. So I'm fighting trying to get the range right again. Damn it, Ryan. Eric R. My boy Trey said, I just made some fire ginger, lemon, and green tea. Man, that sounds good too. I love tea. I love tea. That's right. That's that flame. Hyphy say, Trey X, drop a little cinnamon or some cardamom. Cardamom. In the next time let me know how it slaps. Oh, y'all giving away tea. Tea ingredients. Let me see if I can get some of that. Trey X, when you get a chance, try whole cloves and cinnamon tea. That's what's been going down. I thought I'd go down the memory lane a little bit and I hit y'all with that Yo cipher because I drop bombs like Hiroshima. No, not drop bomb. I'm tripping. I just messed that man whole lyric up. He said 100. I'm gonna try. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have me some tea tonight. It ain't gonna be no great tea like y'all got. I think I got some raspberry in there that I'm gonna go ahead and get. Anyway, what did I say? Norway got dropped the other night. He got exposed. Weak chin. He can't be pound for pound. Monster. Just because you get dropped don't mean that you got a weak chin. You just got caught with a good shot. A good shot. Now, I guess if we say it was like Devin, that would show some weak chinness. That would show some chinniness, I guess, if you would say. But who am I to say? He said, Hyphy, we heard your general pass that memo out. Get him, Yassa, get it. Get his ass. He following 78. Oh man. Do 78 even still do stuff? I don't know. I ain't looked over there at none of that in so long it don't even make sense. My baby girl getting ready to go and study abroad. She'll be leaving on the 9th. I'm sad and I'm happy. I'm terrified, but I'm elated that my children are doing so good and she's going to have a big summer. And y'all remember my oldest girl, she up for Teacher of the Year again. I got to find a link or a way to send it to y'all and ask you guys, if you don't mind, vote for my baby girl. He said, look up and say the man's line correctly. Whose line that I'm not saying right? MZ, that's who Hyphy is taking the it's jumping. Let me just push like that. That's who the man is taking the piss out of. He was let me make it bigger. That's who Hyphy is talking the piss out of. That's it. Oh, I forgot Hyphy. I mean, he from across the land. That's who he's taking the piss out of. He was the one saying that dumb shit. Okay, I got you now. I had to let my mind get to jargon right. MZ, that's who Hyphy is taking the piss out of. He was the one saying that dumb shit. Okay, roll with it. Is that better, Trey? I remember she was on the news some months ago. Who was on the news? What did I miss? I dropped the other night. No. That's all about the tea. I got somewhere. I guess I didn't. Okay, I see it. I saw that. I don't see nothing about no rules. I just don't see it. I am rolling back over about how much of an edge they had and how I missed out on making a chance of getting great. Congratulations to you, Miss Wallace, and your daughter, Mr. Wallace. The baby girl going to Argentina to learn to sit in the house to learn in the house where they're going to speak mostly Spanish. So so she can be great and come home and teach her daddy how to talk it. So I'm super excited about that. Your daughter was on the news receiving recognition for being a teacher. He was on the news. Yeah, that one is up for Teacher of the Year. I think she got like at least 6 or 7 Teachers of the Years up under Teacher of the Year up under her belt now, and we're trying to get her another one. So if I can throw the link in the Discord, you guys be so kind. Y'all know Ebony Wallace. She a middle school teacher. Be so kind to throw a vote her way. And I see you, Trey. He said, I'm talking about obese. Look his shit up. Say his shit right. Say it right. I might have to run it again just to make sure I do get it right. We'll see how that goes. 78 can't come back from that one comment he made etched in the history books of the internet. Those who know. I don't know what comment he made because I don't mess with that dude like that. You're right, Trey. Storming, I drop landmines while storming Normandy beaches. That's it. I drop landmines for storming Normandy beaches. That's a cold verse to me. I like that part right there. That better? Did I get it right? Let me know. Let me know. Anyway, I've been missing doing music with y'all and kicking it. It's a couple of projects that I've been blessed to work on. Guy got an album coming out that he got me doing some music for. And they're working on, I guess you would say a little, how would I pronounce it? We're not taking it like a hood movie. He's working on a movie that I'm getting to write some of those, getting to do some of the tracks for that. So we'll see how it goes. Madrimov got some of the best offense. He's going to knock out Terrence in round 10. Wow. That's how you feel, Hyphy? You think that Madrimov gonna stop Terrence in round 10? Are we overlooking anything that might go in that? Because I know we've seen Terrence take a punch before. We've seen everybody take a punch before, get caught slipping. Yes, he got rocked before, but he corrected that ship and corrected that ship quick. You know what I'm saying? His recuperative powers is not lackluster like Devin's. He recuperate pretty fast when he got rocked. Madrimov taking him out in round 10, though, I don't know. Extensive amateur background, but I really don't know what all he's beat up in an extensive background. We do know, I believe we know that if Crawford didn't get put out of those games by Porter's dad, he could have added a lot more to his resume than what we get to see. So we got a lot of undetermined factors with Crawford. So his pro effort has shown me that he got a lot going for it. He said Crawford KO 10. Me and Hyphy got a bet. Whoever loses is going to the LBC meet and greet. Wow. They having a meet and greet? Well, Hyphy, I'm gonna ride with Yasser, and I'm going with Crawford too. I ain't gonna say what knockout round, but I think Crawford gonna beat Madrimov. I think Madrimov is gonna bring a hell of a fight, but I think Crawford got ring generalship that's going to outmatch him. And he got that 3-headed monster over there that's in the corner to help him come up with game plans and things to take care of. So we'll see how that go. Eric all say, nah, I can't see Bud getting stopped like that. Yeah, what is that? Yeah, I can't see him get stopped like that. So we'll see how it go. My brother laughing at somebody. I don't know who, but he laughing. Am I the butt of the joke this time? Could be. If it is, I laugh with you. I laugh with you. Shoot. I don't know. I don't see Crawford getting stopped by Madrimov. I see it being a good fight. Mess around, and Madrimov be winning. And Bo Magnum tell Crawford, you losing. And he fuck around, go out there and put all kind of hands on Madrimov and correct that. So I'm looking forward to the fight, though. I am looking forward to it. I think it'll be a telling fight, and I think it'll be one of those fights that moves the needle for Terrence a little more. I think the needle moved quite well for him against Earl Spence. He gave people what they wanted. He made the Earl fans have to understand and realize that's a loss, an ass whooping that y'all just gotta live with. It ain't nothing else we can do about it except live with it. Live with it. I'm living with it. I'm living with it. I'm a Crawford fan too. I told y'all that before. It just was more of a Spence fan. Did so much, but the antics and the problems that have been popping up with Spence lately are starting to take my fandom away from him. Pay the man, Earl. Pay Coach James. Quit bullshit. Trey said, and Madrimov has a lot of amateur experience, but his pedigree is undefined. I give him a 4 by default. Well, if we were to give him a 4 by default, I would say I'm gonna put my neck out there on the line and say Crawford, from what he's shown us, he got to be a bona fide. He got to be a bona fide 5. I know we can pick apart. We can pick at resumes and stuff like that. But when it comes down to it, I think Crawford got the goods, and we might not ever see somebody just really make him pull it all out of the bag. It might be one of those type things. Every great fighter needs a mom like Bud. I think only Precious had a worse mom. But damn. I don't know if that's I don't know what kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Compliment that would be, because Precious' mom was horrible. The pedigree scale doesn't work like that, my brother. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there. I brag about the pedigree scale all the time because it's the first one I ever heard of. And people use it and it works. You have to say Trex, Terrence is like a 3.5 or a 4 as well. Okay. I tried to get the man bona fide, but it don't work like that. He got to earn it. It's got to be earned. And his amateur background did get cut, so those factors do have to go in it. So I got you. I go ahead and gear it up. And while I'm gearing it up, because I got to go take my dishes in the kitchen and put them up before I get in trouble, I'm gonna let Obese roll y'all with, yes, sir. He officially a 3.5, but he could possibly be a 5 had he gone to the Pan American game. It's a possibility. And I guess I was trying to jump over the possibility and just say, you know what, we can go ahead and award him that. But I can't do that. I can't do that. We ain't never did that for nobody, so we shouldn't start doing it now. Stick to the things that got us here and let it roll like that. And while I do that, and go take my dishes and put them up before I get in trouble, I'm going to let OB hit y'all with professional. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about professional, because I want to put it out, but OB won't give me no artwork for it. Y'all talk to me.
It eats place, but it fat, eat my vegetables. It eats cake, but a bag of professionals. Make a splash, always got that drip fit. And it's asking every wish, professionals never miss. Professional, she gon' go. Gonna handle all of this, yeah. Professional, she gon' go. Gonna handle all of this.
She bout her business, she handle it. Shorty a flame, but she handle it. Cutie is slim with a lot of thick. Salt to the touch, but she hard as shit. She got a 9 milli with custom grip. Talented family with extended clip. Needless to say, she don't play no games. Keep her hand on the swivel so she don't slip. She won't kick you bottle with Colombiana with similar traits with different persona. The mama don't mess with no drama, she snipe. These niggas that play, they get slick on a karma. Killer, assassin, the passion is realer than those who don't feel it. That's why she much iller. She in her lifestyle, so I would complain. She don't fuck with vanilla. Ice cream, nigga, ice cream. She use vice grips in the icing. Clutch, mistress on the night scene. Everything that she do is enticing. Touch. She control the bag by any means. That's a little inches with a bag full of cheese. Rose petals on the floor, table full of weed. While the ghetto bitches put their hands on their knees, she a boss.
It eats place, put it fly, eat my vegetables. It eats cake, but a tag, I'm professional. Make a splash, always got that tricky fit. And if lifting in every wish, professional, she never miss. Professional, she gon' go. Gonna handle all of this, yeah. Professional, she gon' go. Gonna handle all of this.
She walk in the room and get hated on. Sexy as smile, but her aura strong. Cause in music, you hear the song. Anything different, you hear it wrong. Red bottoms established by Fancy Yorn. Waist hanging jeans and a picket thong. Coming down the block and jigging in like it's Friday and she must stay alone. She got her money, don't mess with the bunny, the broker, the bummy. These niggas that claim that they eat, but they hungry. Accounts are sufficient, they fishing for honey while holding they tummy. She got goals to accomplish. Bonnie without pride, no accomplice. Miss Independent on the conquest. Guilty as charged, no contest.
It eats place, put it fly, eat my vegetables. It eats cake, but a tag, I'm professional. Make a splash, always got that tricky fit. And if lifting every wish, professional, she never miss. Professional, she gon' go. Gonna handle all of this, yeah. Professional, she gon' go. Gonna handle all of this, yeah.
I'm back on time. Rolling right in. Was that Kenny that didn't let him go because he because he didn't let Bud go because he got into a fight? Yes, it was Kenny Porter that held him up, but Trey X already handled that. Hyphy said Caleb Plant ran down on Edgar Berlinga. Edgar kept dodging the question of fighting him. Trey said, it sounded like that woman just told me to eat my vegetables. No, I think she said she eat her vegetables. Edgar got Caleb, got a Canelo payday lined up. Who the F is Caleb? I feel you, Yasser. He said, me too. She told him to eat his vegetables. You know, you got to get your energy up if you're going to be messing with a professional. I got a question. Can what a fighter do as a professional ever affect how you rate a fighter on the scale? I believe that question is for Trey X. I'll wait for it to pop up, and then when it do, I'll go ahead and light it and give you the answer. Good question, though. Can what they do as a professional help them on the pedigree? Because it seemed to me in order the pedigree is composed mainly of amateur accolades and things that you did in there to prepare you for the professional to help us get a look at a glimpse of what we think they might do at the professional level. That's my take on it. But I'll wait for the Oracle to go ahead and tell us what it really is or how it can be worked with. You know what I'm saying? Eric, I'll say, like, to clarify a little more, like, what if you are a 5 or a 4.5, but you always seem to lose to a 2.5 or a 3.5? Do you stay a 5 or a 4.5 for what you accomplished before turning pro? Good question. Good question. Can they hear me? Okay, I believe so. I believe so. Damn, time be running. I'm not gonna get no groceries tomorrow from my store because my order gun messed up in the middle of sending the order in, and we didn't realize it until today. And it's summertime, and we didn't put a sale on drinks. Oh, it's gonna be ugly this week, at least until Friday. Because no truck coming tomorrow, except for cigarettes. Ain't that a? But you know, you live, you learn, and you deal with what you got to deal with. Somebody hit me with something. We got an old song in the list. Anybody want to hear me put out? Let me know. I'll roll it out there. Yasser coming in. He say, we seen fives like that. Audrey Harrison was an Olympic gold medalist. Olympic gold medalist. So, yeah, did that change his numbers? Did that change his rating? Audrey? Girl. Anyway, y'all got anything out of archives that y'all might want me to pull down, let me know. Let me know. One of my favorites, though, well, is one of the oldest. Y'all make way for Manny Draper. Oh man, my nephew, Big E's son, Lou, the one we was telling y'all that is doing the thing with those youngsters, man, he's really catching fire in H-Town, man. Starting to do shows and concerts and stuff like that. Doing real good. Did a show and a lot of people started gravitating to him and calling him, trying to get him on tracks and trying to get him to do work. I'm elated for him. I hope that he does great and keep doing what he's doing and get his name out there because he seemed to be doing pretty good, and that's always a great thing. You know what I'm saying? So y'all keep looking out for him. Lou Gotti, that's his name, Lou Gotti. Got him doing a dance called the Lulu too out there in H-Town. So I'm gonna say keep your ears open for him because I got a feeling pretty soon you will be hearing something. My boy Eric R said hit him with that all day. You know what, Eric R? Like the radio stations, I will go ahead and see if I can pull that up, but I will get it played. Unlike them when they be having you waiting, you be like, damn, I've been waiting for this song. I done called and asked them to play this song and they taking their time. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and hit y'all with Keith Thurman playing the flute as we do all day. Y'all know what I'm saying? Track types all day. Y'all know what it is.
We go harder than concrete. Me and my body get smoked out. Ice chest full of beers. Cheers, this the dirty south. Fuck being down and out. We in this bitch trying to stay alive. Peace to you, my nigga. I see you trying to get your money. 3 cents for life, and I fuck with it. You better show your fans straight. You don't break a baby, standing up on all 10. Cause every day it's on again. Same day, same shit. All across the bitch, no matter where you live. Hold it down. Shout out across the southwest side. Make your time straight all day. All day, get your money and it can't wait. All day, where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, making sure that the fam straight. All day, get your money and it can't wait. All day, where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day,
making sure my family's straight. Doing what I do, keep doing all my beats, making sure my family eats, saying little prayers. I'm glad I got to know ya. I'll be here till the end. I'm the only master bride.
Making sure that the fam straight all day, get your money and it can't wait. All day, where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, making sure that the fam straight. All day, get your money and it can't wait. All day, where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day.
I pray my kinfolk and I don't sleep. They can't need, they can't need, and I don't sleep until I make a way for my kinfolk. Guard dog up all night, making sure everybody sleep tight. Checking the perimeter with that thing on me, making sure that it's alright. I never leave my post alone, even if it means posting alone. I ain't talking about call, I'm talking about literally leaving my post alone. Some people live under the pressure. Oh no, not Z. I'm gonna make sure that my family always equal up to me.
Making sure that the fam straight all day, get your money and it can't wait. All day, where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, making sure that the fam straight. All day, get your money and it can't wait. All day, where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day.
I got that retired getting money, so the fam is good. Bought a home out in the country, moved us out of the hood. When circumstances were bad, we converted to good. Every time they said I couldn't, I showed them I could. These haters plotting my downfall, I'm wishing you would. I'm 10 steps ahead of you, you back where I stood. Nigga, you should understand this boy don't play. Regardless of what you say, we bring that heat all day.
Let's go. Okay. Brother Trey X has answered the question. He said, I have to write a book to explain it. Personal modifications don't bother me, though. The best picture is to combine the pedigree scale with what's taking place in prose, basically. That's his breakdown for it, gentlemen. And Eric, I'll say, okay. And my boy Yasser says, makes 100% sense. Or should I say, makes 100. Is that a 100? What the fuck is it? Yeah, 100 makes sense. Okay, that's right. That's right. So what y'all got? Trey, you got some of that smoke going up in the air as you sip tea? Let me know what you got going over there, my brother. Because I know you. Oh yeah, he got that. I got to get one, but I'm trying to get away from it. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So Eric, we got that all day out there to you, as we promised we would. We're gonna keep things rolling as we should. I think I'm trying to catch a cold, man. My throat getting a little scratchy. Anybody got something for that to help get get the mucus built back up? Because my throat feel like it lost the mucus coating. Y'all know what I'm saying, where it gets scratchy like that. Any ideas how to try to correct that? I know hyphy one of those into good things for your body. Trey X2, you got something to help me combat that. Y'all let me know, man. Let me know. Put it in the text so I can try it. I don't want to be sick. I ain't been sick in a long time. Trying to hold it back. He said, wait. Eric, I asked because outliers like Bud and Canelo, how they seem to perform like fives and stay at the top. Well, I can honestly say that I do see the changes in Canelo. I do see the reinvention of him in fights, the way he approach and the way he change up, make little changes and things like that. Crawford just been on the top, you know what I'm saying? So, I guess you could slide it up or down as far as using it like that. And don't be sorry because you use wait, what's this to say? I just seen a boxing context creator notification came up saying Ryan's test is clean. Really? Okay. Sorry to use Canelo as an example. It ain't no thing. Try Mulin tea and what is that? Feligum? Oh, for phlegm problems. I need you. Oh, that'll help me gain it back. Oh shoot. Here goes. Excuse me. You definitely have to account for things like politics, especially on fights with limited viewership, like Japan fights. A 4.5 named Victor was Satlin was robbed egregiously like that. Who did he lost to a low number? But that do make sense because you said, I remember you saying when they don't have the viewers, when there's not a lot of eyes on it, that's when the home cooking can really take place because there's not a lot of viewership for people to really be outraged and complain. Santillan. Okay. That's how you should wait. Santillan, where is he? Is that how you say his name? Santillan? Okay. Hyphy like your Dr. Quinn. Holocaustic Negro. Dr. Quinn was the medical lady. I remember used to watch that. I think my mom used to watch that when she was around. Or she paid. I know she used to watch a lot of Dallas and Who Shot JR, all that kind of crap. Anyway, I feel you. Santillan. Anyway, where we at? I'm trying to get. Oh, I got me a big. I went in the kitchen and grabbed me. I got this giant 64 mug. My wife had some tea in the refrigerator. I went in there and just Took you down to less than 50%. I might have to make me some warm tea. I can't sleep up under the fan tonight. I'm used to sleeping up under the fan. I think that's what might have driven me out. Somebody had went and put the AC on 60. So it was freezing up in here with the fan blowing. I think I drive myself out. I'm gonna have to go a couple of nights without the fan. We'll see if that don't help me out too. But I'll try that. I'm gonna try. Well, I'm gonna have to ask my wife to go to the store and get that tea. Go and look for that tea that you told me about. Let's see how that works out. Anyway, anything else that's on the lips of anybody that want to put out to have us go through? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I still haven't consistency that Frank is going to whoop. I mean, Tank is going to whoop Frank Martin. But I don't think it's going to be that clear cut and easy. I got the feeling that Frank got a little pride about himself, and he's going to go out there and he's going to fight hard. We're fighting hard, getting to a victory. Don't know. It's a possibility. I can't say that Frank, we'll have to see. Like he said, we got two dudes that's finna meet that neither one of them gonna want to quit. The guy quit in them. Well, we'll have to see if that's true. Will Tank be able to step it up like he usually does, or catch a person catch Frank slipping like he usually does? Or will we finally see Tank have to come off his hands a little more? Like you said, throwing a few punches around ain't gonna get it. And I don't think you can wait for Frank to tee off and make a mistake. That could be a little dangerous because he's a lefty coming at you a little more. You know, a lot of people looking at putting a big deal of hanging it on the shoulders of the fact that Frank is black. And they saying that he's a slick fighter. But to be honest, I don't see the slickness as much as I see the athleticism. I don't know what it is that people say that they see in Frank that makes him slick. If anybody out there feels like they see slickness in him, let me know, because I really don't see that. I see some decent. I see some pretty good looks with defense. You know, I can see make a person miss every once in a while, but just being slick. I give him more athleticism than slickness. And I think Tank, in my opinion, has dealt with some athleticism before. Awkwardness with Rolly. Rolly just was overmatched. I don't think Rolly had the experience like Tank. Even though Tank, people say he haven't had the great fights, he's had enough fights where you could say his experience has gained. Something else that we have to keep looking at with him is, regardless of how bad him and Floyd's relationship seems to be, Tank has stuck around long enough to gain that tutelage and to soak up some knowledge from him, from out of Mayweather and Mayweather's going-ons and dealings. I think that's evident at the way Tank is starting to move and exclusively make himself more around Calvin Ford, and what it is that he wants out of Tank. I think the dude's getting his mind together, and if his skills are coming together with his mind, he's growing up. I think all of that can make for something good for Tank. Only thing I see that could probably hamper Tank is his size. You know what I'm saying? His size. I don't see him really getting much bigger and competing like that. But who knows what the future holds and what things is going. Eric R says, where is it? Oh, he says, I already seen that part. Yeah, she was the MacGyver with antibiotics. Frank fight like Earl. You think? Yasser says Frank ain't no slick fighter from what I seen, but I ain't got an expert keen eye like some of the brothers here. As far as I agree with you, Yasser. That's what I was saying. I don't really see him as being a slick fighter as much as I see him being athletic. The athleticism is more of what I see with. I think he can be a little explosive, but for the most part, the basics that he's picked up, I think he's kind of homed in on them a little bit. But we'll have to see what his thinking capacity is, because I remember the one that I think it was his last fight where Hyphy was bringing up the fact that he seemed a little lost at points in the fight when he got in trouble or didn't get the guy out of there. But that's a learning experience, a learning curve, and we have to see what he does with it, and how he puts it into his game plan to be effective against Tank. I really don't know exactly what he should do against Tank, because so far everything that came at Tank, he's figured out some kind of way to get it up off of him. I don't like the fact of languishing and letting yourself lose rounds, and then all of a sudden, okay, I'm gonna turn it up, knock him out right now, get him out of there, because that might not always work. And this could be one of those times that it don't work. I'm trying to, if you can hear it in me, I'm trying to give Frank a fair chance and a strong enough chin to say he can put the work in and make it hard. And who knows? It could be a possibility that man can get his hand raised. I ain't gonna say knocking Tank out, but could he outwork Tank to the very last bell, and that work ethic get him a win? You know what I'm saying? Am I looking too deep into it? But is that a possibility? I think it is. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he has a good chance to outwork Tank. Say, was it Trey that was saying he works hard in the gym? Sometimes the hard grit and determination overcomes the skill gap, but I don't see it happening in this fight. Yeah, it was him that was saying that. He was specifically, if I remember, talking about Frank and Frank's work ethic and stuff like that, because he was saying how he grinded out. Man, it was so fucking amazing that this man said, he pretty much confirmed what Trey X said when he was saying that earlier, when we were seeing him fighting, how he would grind it out, and he was winning by grinding and stuff like that. So I feel what you're saying, Yasser. You know, where the hard work in the gym and the hard grit and determination could overcome the skill gap. But I don't think Tank bullshitting as far as working and getting ready. He might be talking a little confident, and I'm hoping he's not being overconfident and thinking he can just go out there and handle this man. But who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows what they gained from sparring? I don't know how many times they sparred. I'm under the impression they sparred once. Tank kept saying that Frank was scared to get in the ring. Frank kept saying, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, you sound crazy. But, you know, we'll never know the truth about it, and I guess unless somebody leaked the video. You know what I'm saying? Give it to Ryan. Ryan will put it out there in a minute. Say, Lee Wood has less skills on paper than Michael Colin. Was even getting his ass whooped, only to have a comeback performance of the year and knock Colin out the ring. I don't think that could be possible. That could be the possible case with Tank and Frank, because I believe the harder one of them starts to fight, the other one's gonna start to fight just as hard. And that could make for some fireworks for us. But I have to go with the fact that because Tank is more versed, meaning he's been doing it longer, he's seen more of it, he's more adept to certain things than Frank. I think that's where to start making the difference. If they get to going at it hard like that, I think that's when we'll get to see flipping and moving on Tank's behalf. I think Frank give it a good go at it, But then after a while, I think he'll succumb to it if they go super hard, because I'm thinking at some point, Frank, I'm thinking somewhere in that situation, he might make a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Earl, for all matters of accounts, people thought he was just so technical. And then when he got out there with Crawford, the technicality that we thought he had, the technicalities that we thought he had, failed him on every aspect of the game. On every aspect of the game. He was eating a power jab that he had no answer for. He could not get away, parry, move, couldn't see it coming fast enough. That power jab that Crawford was pumping out was catching Earl flush and regularly. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. We just have to see what's going to go down. What's going to go down. I'm excited to see. I know Frank. I'm expecting Frank to come out and fight hard just as well as I'm expecting Tank. He said that was a UK fight. Hold on, let me move. Yes, I said that was a UK fight. If you can, MZ, really, it's really a good watch. Catch it's a UK fight. Catch it if you can. It was really a good watch. I'll do that, bro. I'll do that so I can check it out. I'm with you, MZ. Tank for the knockout on the later rounds. Okay, like I said, it to me it stands the chance because the attitude that I'm getting from them. I know Tank. You know, we all know he get his hit, he get licked. He do want that lick back. If Frank is the same way, this is the making for a hell of a scrap. A hell of a scrap. Two young bulls. One, if you look at it, you know what I'm saying, if you put it on paper, you know, you gotta give Tank the edge on experience. That's a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? The years between how long was Tank was doing it before Frank even decided to give it a chance. Tank was already well-versed in plenty of boxing. You know, he had plenty of years up under his belt already. Tournaments and all kinds of stuff that well versed with, and Frank just getting started. You know what I'm saying? Let's not fool ourselves. You know, it's a novice pretty much going in the ring with a pro, and the novice got the beliefs and everything. Shit, what is it? Prospect and contender. Well, he's about to contend for his first shot at a title under the bright lights, and it stands to be a sellout crowd wherever they fighting at. It stands to be a sellout. A lot of stars gonna come out. We know that. A lot of stars because they love Tank. Will Frank be starstruck? Will the lights have him in a different mood? You know what I'm saying? Will they affect him a different way? And I'm sure everybody on here pretty much has played a sport at some point or another, has competed in what's the word I'm looking for? Has competed in an environment where there's rules and regulations and things like that. And when it comes down to a big game, I've been in big games where the basketball stadium was full and people were screaming and they stomping their feet and it sounded like the building about to fall. That shit, that be rocking and rolling. For me, it get my insides rolling good. You get this energy, this feel. You just want to go out there and show your ass. And for some people, it be too much. They don't want to mess up in front of folks. They don't want to have people laughing at them. They don't want to get embarrassed. Forget that. When those lights come on, you got to be ready. We know Tank like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like that. Like I'm saying he likes being under the lights. You know what I'm saying? Anytime a man will tell you that I cried because I wanted what Floyd had, not what Floyd had, but to be in that light like that. I think, you know what I'm saying, if Frank, that's what's going to be the telltale. Will those lights give him that energy to go out there and perform, or will those lights be hot and make him wilt? Will the lights feed him like sunlight do the flowers in the morning when they open up and let the rays fall all on them? Or will he curl up because the rays are too hot and they burn him? That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for to see. Will this man be stepping out there with a little nerve? But I think everybody be nervous, but with little lights and the spectacle that they bring out in front of him be too much. Because I'm pretty sure they gonna put something together to make it all come together so people can get what they want out of it. So that's my opinion. So MZ, we talked a lot about boxing. Now let's talk some music. Who you got winning, Drake or Kendrick or Kendrick? I got Kendrick demolishing Drake. Both sides made some hard tunes. I kind of threw a rock at that earlier when I said to me it's like a money grab. What better way to just collect a whole bunch of loot from hungry fans except to start going at each other? Now, to agree with you, when Kendrick came out with that first thing about don't pull no coughing out of your mouth and all that when he was going on, that set the table. That set the table. I don't know what happened. It blew up so big that it made J. Cole just surrender. You know what I'm saying? But right now, the way Kendrick has been going at Drake, he's slapping. But I can't take away from Drake. I can't say that Drake is putting it out there and he coming on his own and he doing his thing. Whether he got ghostwriters or not, because Kendrick accused him of that. I think they both doing it. But in the long run, I agree with you. I think Kendrick is taking Drake, especially with that Meet the what was the name of that damn song? Meet the I can't remember the last one. Meet somebody. J. Cole, J. Cole made the smartest move, bowing out. Yeah, but still, this is a rap beef name, and these guys is on a situation like I don't think they're gonna get so serious where they're gonna be out there turning it into street beef. This is one of those good down home MC versus MC making it happen. Like I don't know, like maybe you remember when LL Cool J and Kumo D was going at it. You know what I'm saying? When they was going at it, they were going song for song back in the day. So yeah, it's good for me because it's hip hop. It's great for hip hop. I think. He said, "Yeah, Kenny won, but I don't want to hear another 7-minute diss track again." I feel you on that. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to go ahead and drop a couple of blows and then come on out. Let the next guy go. When you get 7 minutes, that's a pretty long time. You know what I'm saying? I feel you on that. DJ Mustard, I like DJ Mustard. You know what I'm saying? I cut for DJ Mustard. But let me see. I'm trying to think of some more rap battles that was going out. Rodney O and Joe Cooley had a going at it with Cash Money, not Cash Money Birdman there, but it was another Cash Money way back in the day, DJ Cash Money. I can't remember his rapper's name, but they had some stuff that was going pretty hard back in the day too. Grands, meet the Grands. That's it. Okay, Not Like Us. Now, I don't think it was Not Like Us. I think it was Meet the Grams. I thought it was Meet the Grams. I'm thinking it's Meet the Grams. He said, J. Cole saw Kendrick about to go super Saiyan on Drake and got the fuck out of there. Is that that cartoon dude that be turned into like fire all over his body? I don't know, man. I like J. Cole. I thought I was thinking at one point J. Cole was one of the better MCs. I thought that he was gonna really, you know what I'm saying, listen to his older work and some of the stuff he said. I thought he would be really ready for that. But Big Bro told me he was talking about he wanted to sleep at night, which kind of put me in the mode. Did somebody threaten that boy? I don't know. But you're right. He did the only thing he could do. He got out the way. Leave it to Drake and Kendrick and let them go blow for blow. As long as it's going, I'm loving it. Keep on doing it. Yasser say he like long diss tracks. Not Like Us was the last one. That was the last one that Kendrick dropped. Yasa say J. Cole on his grown man ish. She didn't want to be there cussing out family members and pulling out. I think that should be he. I think you mentioned okay. He didn't want to be on there cussing out family members and pulling out dirt, etc. I like J. Cole. That boy different. He does his own thing. Yeah, I like him too. I like him as I like the way he put his lyrics together, put his songs together and stuff like that. The tracks that he picks to, his flow style, it's different. It's totally different. But I also like Kendrick and the way he does his thing. It's different too. Some of these artists I can go without and deal without, but those two, yeah, they doing their thing. I'm still kind of hurt because I'm in music like that, and it's just not feasible. It's not feasible to me to hear an MC apologize. You know what I'm saying? An MC apologizing is like a comedian saying they sorry for a joke they told. It's just not supposed to happen. That's what I do. If I say it in a song, I said it. I meant to say it. You know what I'm saying? You don't say stuff in songs and jokes unless you meant to say them because you sat down and you thought of that. That's your intellectual content that you putting out. That's your intellectual property. And when you're a creator, you create the way you want to create, and you unapologetic for it. So that's the only part that kind of threw me off with that. Because you know what I'm saying? MC, what name another? I can't think of another MC that apologized to another MC. I just don't, I just can't remember that. That's the only thing that's gonna to me that taints it. But we'll see how the rest of the world look at it and how the crowd takes it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it, yes. On the cool. On the cool and the up and up. Let's go down. That man said J. Cole, that beef is going. So what's the dude booming? Metro booming? Yeah, like Assassins. Send his condolences. Send the condolences, yes, but I'm sorry. Nah, come on, Eric. You think Eric B would Rakim would apologize for something he said? LL Cool J, Heavy D when he was alive, Biz. I ain't gonna even Biz Markie with it. Kumo D. Any of those rappers, you think anybody would be willing to say, you know what, I'm sorry for that? No. You don't do no apologizing in rap. Stop it. But you know, people cut from different cloths. Times change. Youngsters ain't like I guess I gotta look at everybody else. Look at the different generations, and you gotta be like, shoot, they not cut from the generation that grew up when I grew up. You know how you be saying we used to go outside and play. Kids don't go outside and play these days. They just sit in the house, their eyes on some kind of screen. Either a screen is stuck in their hands, or a screen is stuck on their wall, or on their TV with some kind of game. I rarely, Texas got a lot of basketball courts outside, and it used to be up on the time that you could drive by basketball courts, football fields, and soccer fields, and see kids out there just having a ball. You go past those things now, and they are abandoned. Nobody out there on the basketball court. You might see a couple of kids out, but you don't see them like you used to. Even when the summer comes and school is out, kids don't be out, you know what I'm saying, having fun. They be out getting in trouble and shit, shooting at each other, trying to kill an op. This man said, "Will Mike Tyson give Evander his ear as a peace offering?" Yeah, no, he didn't apologize for biting that man ear off or biting the chunk out of it. He gave a reason why he bit that man ear. But it is what it is. Crazy is what crazy does, and crazy pretends to be. I got a grandson due to be born this week. I almost forgot. My grandson is due to be born this week, man. I'm excited about that because in the family that I've started, it's been 25 years, 26. It's been 26 years since a male has been born into the family that I've started after my son. This grandson is about to be born. He's the second grandson. My first grandson passed away. He passed away at birth. But yeah, this young man, this grandboy that's getting ready to hit the family. Yeah, we excited. We're excited. My son's excited. My daughters, all of my daughters are excited. My wife, we're just excited. I'm ready to see this guy. I'm ready to see this little dude and hold him up to the sky and bless him, smother him with love and kisses. He gonna be spoiled. 26 years. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just think about that. 26 years before one of my daughters or my son produced another son after the one I produced. Man, it is what it is. I kind of feel like I feel like my wife's grandfather. I can understand what he went through because my wife's grandfather, the first son that he got, the first other male that he got in his son, his family was I guess when I married into their family, which is crazy. But I wouldn't change nothing for the world. Every one of my girls I got, I'm happy for, but 26 years. 26. I can't wait to see. I can't wait. He said, nothing like them baby eyes locking in yours for the first time. You are right. You are so right. What did I say? Leonardo Oliveira. My first grandson's name was Leonidas. Thank you for showing up, man. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. But Eric, are you right? It's nothing like that. And I tell you, the first time that I really felt it, my baby girl, the one that's getting ready to go to Argentina to study. I remember as soon as the doctor got her, I clipped her umbilical cord, and then they handed her to me. And I remember holding her in my arms, and I looked down at her and said, "Hey, I've been waiting for you a long time." And the minute I said that, she opened her eyes and looked at me like to acknowledge what I said. Blew my mind. What is this that keep popping up on? What is this? Okay, he put boxing. What is it? I can't see. It's simple. It's a good thing, whatever. We got boxing gloves on, so I can't complain. Anyway, somebody hit me. What we got going on? What we got going on? Who is David Benavidez got to fight? Cause he getting ready to fight. Somebody help me out. I know he getting ready to fight. I can't remember who it is. I can't remember nothing tonight. Nothing. Excuse me. As I sit back, I'm gonna finish choking on this. I'm gonna finish going through memory lane. No spamming. Oh, okay, that's what it is. That's what's happening. Knock his ass out of that Eric, or if you feel like he's trying to do that. He's fighting Govedic. Oh, y'all know I'm finna slaughter that name till I hear it. and on the Tank card. Oh, he's fighting on Tank's card. That's the 6th, right? Let me make sure. Let me pull my calendar up because I'm sounding crazy. Pull my calendar up so I can see what the hell happened here. Boom. My cousin's birthday coming up. Oh shoot! Big E birthday Friday, y'all. Y'all just so y'all know, Big E's birthday is Friday. So y'all holler at him on the Discord for those of you that can. Let him know. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday. Friday. This Friday coming up. Once again, Big E's birthday is this Friday coming up. Okay, if it's not that, I'm looking for the date right now for us, yeah, so I can know exactly. Well, my boxing calendar not showing. Okay, there we go. It's not popping up on my calendar. I thought it would pop up automatically. Most of the fights do. Hell, they had Canelo's fight on. See, they had Canelo's fight marked. And they was advertising like a mug. 15th of June. There it is. June 15th. It's not marked on my calendar, though. They haven't updated my calendar yet. It'll probably update later. So who you got? You think he gonna be able to handle his business? This is his first fight. This gonna be a 75, right? This gonna be a fight at 75 for him. Co-main event. I'm looking forward to that. I like David, man. I like David Benavidez. He seems like a decent kid, a fighter. He's a fighter. I'll give him that. He's a fighter. He's somebody that garners your interest. And Mike Tyson just helped propel him a little bit for the simple reason by giving him the Mexican Monster moniker. Tyson gave him that, and the world loved it. And he was smart to go ahead and adopt it. Benavidez for the KO. Whoa. Yes, I say Benavidez for the KO and Tank for the KO. I'm going to have to listen to that. That boy got fast hands. I'll give him that. They all fighting at 75, right? He said, yeah, he'll win. This Bivol, I'm not sure about. Well, Bivol not getting ready to fight right now because Arthur hurt, unless they're going to give Bivol somebody else to fight. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard about a replacement for him yet. When I heard that Arthur was hurt, I was like, dang, come on, dude, for real? But, you never know when the body going to give out, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just, damn. It's just the fact that after he beat Canelo, remember, I was like, dang, I'm ready to see him fight Undisputed. Go ahead and handle old boy. He said, yeah, Benavidez is going to 75, as has Hyphy and Jay Brown's fighter, Morrell. So David Morrell is seriously keeping his word and chasing Benavidez. Is that what you telling me? This man is saying he really want that smoke with the Mexican Monster, as they say? Benavidez is my favorite Latino. Wait, dang. Benavidez is my favorite Latino fighter right now. I like the way he carries himself before and after fights with his opponents. That he's a fighter as far as this day and age. He gives you what you want. He doesn't give you boring fights. He goes out there. He tries to really put hands on people and make you happy. He said, "Yeah, that shit's funny." He's doing a Shannon Briggs on my boy. All they gotta do is start showing up where he working out and all that kind of stuff. Catch him out on a paddle board and ride by on a speedboat and make him fall off. That shit was crazy. Shannon Briggs was really messing with that boy, Klitschko. He paid for it, but you know, he made it lively. He just couldn't get over that proverbial hump when it came to those bigger names. Gas tank. Strong as a bull. We can only go so far with that gas tank. So you got Benavidez with the knock. What round Benavidez knockout? Well, don't matter of fact, don't do that. Save your stuff, Yasser, for you to go and whoop some ass at Champ Ross again. Oh, that tea is soothing to my throat. My wife gonna be mad because you drunk all the tea. Y'all don't even really drink tea, baby. Go on, stop it. Let me have the tea. Let me have the tea. Oh. Stan Briggs, Birth Control, we know today is Hyphy. Hyphy a troll killer. He said, I got no problem seeing it. I just ain't seen them properly to decide what rounds. Okay, I got you on that one. Rolling through the list. Let me see. I want to pull something else. Oh, I forgot to ask. What y'all think about that professional song from OB, man? That's a keeper. I knew. Big bro taking his time with it, but he almost done. I think he pretty much done. He just got to lay it so I could mix it and get it together. I got to do some studying tonight. Trey know what I'm talking about when I say I've been on the Epic of Gilgamesh. I'm on the creation tablets right now, bro. Those creation tablets is like, whoa. They spin a telltale. You know what I'm saying? They had you looking like, for real? But I'm with you. I want to see if something up under that Sphinx. Something up under that Sphinx, then they got something. If ain't nothing other than they said it is, then yeah, they bullshitting us. From start to finish. Where's Hydro? You know what? I feel like jamming Hydro Blow. So I will. The Cane. Slow burning. Say what you want, just be blunt. I can stand the flames. Take that Y'all sit back and listen to the relaxing sounds of the track.
Shorty looking mad fly. Had me captivated when she walked by. I'm serious, she had me feeling this tingle, son. Stimulated conversation after mingling. Honey was jingling and stretched jeans looking clean. Appearance would enhance any scene. Nah, I mean, feel me, really. I know it sounds silly, but looking at her was like puffing on a fat fillet. Relaxing, she had this natural attraction. She started laughing when she saw my reaction. Oh my. Pass the name and number to the cell. Asked for mine, I said it's Otis, last name is Bell. Also known as the O, the B, the 3, the A, the S, the T. It's me, obese, and you get high. Then I'm your guy.
If I got the high, you got the draw, you can make this track go. If I got the high, you got the draw, you can make this track go. If I got the high, you got control, you can make this track go. If I got the high, you got control, you can make this track go.
slow burn. Say what you want, just be blunt, I can stand the flames. Take a ride on the great airlines, I promise you'll be glad you came. The fire in your eyes make wetness between your thighs. You say you never blow, I eliminate your disguise. Underneath your green exterior, I gaze. Exploration of your brain leaves me in a purple haze. I see consent as my morals continue living. I just like to engage in a little oral tradition. So pardon my unorthodox approach that blazing luscious. That's just the way I roll. Lick the split before I stuff it. You like it hot, I got enough smoke to choke the average throat. But tonight I'm trying to go a little deeper. Loving the feel of your lips, taking drags off this gas, just puff and never pass. I'm your high value reaper.
I got the high, you got the low, make this track go. If I got the high, you got the low, make this track go. If I got the high, you got the low, make this track go. If I got the high, you got the low, we can make this track go. I'm chilling in my room on this night. I got something tied up in the shower. Am I right? A friend in the negligee smiling as she rolling up. Every once in a while looking up, saying, girl, hurry up. She placed her gaze back up on and took a deep sigh and said, I'm so home. You want a drink? I said, yeah. And while she walked into the table, she asked him what I think. I like the way your lips talk, I like she pout. And that ass got my little man shouting. She kinda giggled, oh, you like what you see? Before I can answer, I heard, hey, what about me? I turned around, she got a pose with no clothes, with a leg up on the chair, with her hands on his toes. She said, don't speak, just lay back on the bed. Said something about W-H. You heard what she said. If I got the high, you got the low, we can make this track go. If I got the high, you got the low, we can make this track go. If I got the high, you got the low, we can make this track go. If I got the high, you got the low, we can make this track go.
That was the track Titans coming at you with Hydro Blow featuring the Cane. I'm gonna give it to that man. Got a smooth voice. I just like the way he do his job. I like the way he jumps on songs with me. I always got to take my hat off to the Cane. I got a problem. I got no problem saying that. Okay. I already read that part. He said in that picture, Shakur looking like he just said, I always got the best of Devin. It do got a menacing. He do got kind of like a menacing look over there at Devin. And speaking of Shakur, and Frank being scared of Shakur, and Tank being scared of Shakur, as the title said, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Frank Martin, battle of two fighters that are scared to fight Shakur Stevenson. Well, I'm going to touch on that in a regular way, just to give my opinion on it without joking. Jokes aside. Shakur, in my opinion, is at 135, but he's trying to break into 135 still. He needs that fight. And he needs him even more now because his last fight was so lackluster. As far as Frank being scared to fight him, I think Frank pulled out, honestly, because he felt like he wanted some more money out the deal. And if you look at it, if you're going to go and jump into one of your toughest fights, possibly, because we don't know until it happens, but consensus would say that's a good, tough fight for Frank. As well, it should be a good showing for tough showing for Shakur too. To do like everybody else and say money-wise, eyes-wise, who would bring the biggest spectacle? Who would you stand a chance to make the most money dancing with? Tank or Shakur? Is it possible to get the Shakur Tank fight easier than would it be for Tank for Frank? No, for the simple reason, we done heard it a few times. It's a family over there with PBC, kind of like what we got here with the Block family and other groups got with what they got. It's a family thing. Easier to make the fight with Tank? You get bigger, you get more eyes on you, bigger spotlight. That's what I would say about Frank being afraid to fight Shakur. I don't think he's afraid to fight him. I just think somewhere somebody realized it makes a bigger purse and a better chance to be seen by a lot more people. Of course, we're trying to go in and win, but Tank has a bigger outlook than one with Shakur, my opinion. Now, Tank and Shakur not fighting at this moment. No, I can't say the Tank is afraid of Shakur. I once again did say that I thought the maybe World Beater and Tank would be the last two standing when it came down to it. How it would turn out, I don't know. It's not like Shakur got no super long arms to keep Tank off of him, so they would have to be at each other in order to land points. Will Shakur be able to stay away from Tank the whole fight and point him out? Don't know, because we do know that Tank has proven so far in every fight, at some point he always catches up. And when he catches up to you, what happens? I just think that Frank made a move that was a business move, better move as far as money-wise and fan-wise, as far as casual fans, people that turn on the TV when they hear the Tank's fight. So with that, that's what the title is. I don't think it's afraid. I think it's more business moves of where you're gonna make the best money for your try. Or get the best advertisement, the most eyes on you, because the arguing and back and forth that they got going on right now, people are eating that up. Right now, Shakur, it's almost like he's trying to insert himself in there by saying something. This ain't no dig at him or anything, but this is the perfect time if you're gonna try to make some noise. Try to make some noise because you got to fight. You need to steal some of these eyes to look at you to see if you're gonna correct what it was that you showed people last time. Because I done heard some people say, and this is other people, not my words, that your last fight looked like hot garbage. I didn't say that. People have said that. I heard Clarissa Shields come to his rescue and say he just outboxed the dude. He just made it easy. Why make it hard? For us, it wasn't, satisfying. But what can you say about that? But now, except for he got to give us a better fight, especially if he want people to start clamoring for him to get in the ring with these other guys. I don't know if people want to see him fight Devin right now, seeing that the loss to Devin just took Devin got to reclaim himself. Ryan is under a dark cloud of allegations. Frank and Tank is in the fight. So it's best that Shakur go ahead and concentrate on what's in front of him and work that angle. Let these fights that's about to take place, and try to hurry up and put yourself in position to be prepared. Cross promotion, though. Every time we see the cross promotion coming from PBC, they end up losing. I'm just throwing that out there, so Tank could be aware. When it's time to face Shakur, Frank, be aware. Don't be sitting on y'all asses for no 11, 13, 14, 15 months. But listening to these guys talk, these different fighters talk, that's their whole plan. I'm trying to make a lot of money, make this money, and not really try to have that many fights. The more money you can make for the least amount of fights, the better. That's the way they move. Fucking up boxing. But it is what it is. So, damn, so they said Ryan Test came back clean. I got to go and look into that. I really don't, on the cool, to be honest, I razzed him about it when we first found out about it. I came on and razzed him about it. If he cheated, I care for the fact that he cheated, and I can't be fucking with no cheater. Shit, that's all I can say about it. Devin Possibly, I don't know. He still would have lost because the way he just left himself open and the flaws that he had in his game that night. Here, he probably would have lost to a number of those young fighters that we talk about. Hell, Frank probably could beat him. He said, man, he's whack. Who you talking about, Phillip? Who you talking about whack? Put a name to the he's. Let us know who you feel ain't got it. I agree with you, Eric. Frank did make the best move. What about you at right now, homeboy? You on the road to the house? Be careful on those roads out there. You still at the J? I got my theory on how Ryan passed the test. Or you got a theory on how he passed? So you feel like he was dirty? It is what it is. If he get away with it, shoot, he's just gonna join a long list of those that got away with it. If he was truly dirty. Cause now when I think about it, the Tank's like, oh, they messing with him. Remember how all of a sudden when Rolly was getting ready to get the fight, how all of a sudden he ended up in trouble. Okay, he said, I made it home walking the dog. Okay. Glad to hear that. I ended up working on my off day, which is the day that I usually have reserved to spend with you guys. And I got to go in tomorrow. So we at 12:30. We gave it a strong 3 hours. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I got nothing but love for all my brothers that always come to the channel. And Eric, be safe out there, man, on that block. And I'm going to roll on out of here. Let me find something to roll us out with. Let me see. What? Give me. You know what? I'm gonna hit us with. Good night, gentlemen. Catch you on the next one. The next one gonna be way better. Yes, sir. Way better. He said, "Yeah, I think his dad's toupee is made of Ryan's original hair strands." Boy, stop. You know what? On that note, let me see. I'm trying to find. I keep moving. We're gonna go way back to the beginning of MZ Talks Boxing. All day. I keep moving, and we're gonna take that one out. If I can find it. So many damn songs just here. We in a rush, hanging back, graduate anomalous, graduate can't you see, Hitman Hooky, I ain't with it, somebody should have told you, nah, great, come on. Now of all times, I done seen it twice, it's a hit, now I can't find, I keep moving, ain't that a bitch? Always be gangster now. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear I keep moving. You're going to roll it out. Y'all forgive me. I'm moving slow. Oh, Lord. That's a good track Big E made. You know what? I'm gonna drop the dedication, the boxing song, and then that way I can find I keep moving. And I'm gonna play dedication, and I'm gonna roll. I keep moving right into it, and we're gonna call this. I'm gonna just roll for a minute.
Hey, I dedicated all my life to this. Blood and sweat and tears and mindfulness. Witness greatness right before your eyes. No matter what obstacle I will rise, like a
Phoenix from a deep sleep. Daily super days, weights and cardio deep. Physique tone, my conditioning is at its peak. Focus and precision got me on the winning streak. My gloves golden, my knuckles swollen. My body aches while the refs holding my own victory. On the course to make history. You are the losers a miss to me. Raise your fist to me, it was on toe to toe. My nigga, blow for blow. You wanna go, let's go. But you should know, my grind is weary, my drive is clearly. The reason why these other fighters feel me, I'm on peace with it. Get it? To be specific, increase slippers, elevate that. I peace with it. Take all the givers for robbing, stealing, but I might tice them up while I'm dodging villains.
Go ahead.
My sun is the sky with a sunroof open, I float like a butterfly. When I see you in your eye, you hope this be the last time that you feel missing in your time zone. Kill your vision, snatch your mind stone.
Dundee, Ali's trainer right next to me is saying it. You may hear him. Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier!
Hey, I dedicate all my life to this. Blood and sweat and tears in my fingers. Witness greatness right before your eyes. No matter what obstacle I
When I step in the ring, I'll be facing the champ. When the bell goes in, you'll be facing the champ. They jab in his face, don't set him up, see him one to his gut, make him feel it in his spine. He's spitting out his mouth, he's grill wide open. Start dropping bombs, blood starts flowing. Rapid fire like an AK, hitting everywhere. Have him looking like some pockets on the payday. Now you call him a killer? Well, I'm gonna make this a killer and beat him like he stole something. I was blessed to dodge most hands, unaffected by what might land. I'm gonna make it where the ref have to save you. You're a brother that I saw that disabled strength like wild speed like I read. Your hands can't keep with the eyes don't see. I'm awakened to the speed start to hurt. Push him in the corner, ropes hold him up. Now I'm working on the inside, rearranging everything about him on the inside. Everything about him on the inside. Broke up, took a step back, watch the champ as he fold up. And if you now, I'm gonna make this abundantly clear. It's a new undisputed here.
The heavyweight champion is taking the mandatory 8 count, and Foreman is as
Poised as can be.
in a neutral corner.
Say, my boy Eric say I made a makeshift harness because Bailey chewed up the last one. I'm praying nobody comes outside because she finna leap on their ass. Well, you better keep a good grip on her because people could sue for getting bit. You know what I'm saying? And with that, I keep moving. I don't worry about no problems, there's no problem worrying me. I don't need no ticket for my windows and feel to see. I keep moving, always keep these people in your sight. I keep moving, you never know who's wrong or who's right. I don't worry about no problems, there's no problem worrying me. I don't need no ticket for my windows and feel to see. I keep moving, always keep your eyes on the prize. I keep moving. Never know who's truly on your side. On a mission for them dead white boys. You know the dead ones get stacked up. When you walk into a strip club, tossing up white hoes act up. Niggas look strange, I know a strange back. You got a problem, you don't really want that. That alcohol got you thinking. You walked in, don't make me disprove that. Now I'm trying to let you make it, my nigga, just let it be. But that devil off up in you, so you gon' come fuck with me. Now I can make it home and you might not let there be new scripture. If you cross the line, I can guarantee that I'll let that be hit you. I don't worry about no problems, there's no problem worrying me. I don't need no attention for my windows and give me to see. I keep moving, always keep the people in your sight. I keep moving, you never know who's wrong or who's right. Worry about no problems, there's no problem worrying me. I don't need no attention for my windows and give me to see. I keep moving, always keep your eyes on the prize. I keep moving, never know who's truly on your side.
I keep on moving like soul to soul. Penetration mind, let your conscience flow like water from the aquifer. Look you in the aquifer and see your divinity. For the Hennessy, take a sip. Know those lyrical clips will have a tip. Got the mic with a firm grip when I spit. Got brothers like a little shit.
Niggas killing me with the smallest shit that you hear. Ability to speak with clarity is so unclear.
But I'ma need you to step your game up. Cause if not, you a trunk that's a lame up. I'm gonna call you super dead cause your game's up. Pack shit and keep me in the name truck. What?
Worry about no problems, there's no problem worrying me. I don't need no tears upon my windows that feel me to see. I keep moving,
Ain't no tint up on my windows if they're here to see. I keep moving. Always keep your eyes on the prize. I keep moving. You never know who's truly on your side. I said,
Niggas killing me with the smother shit that you hear. Ability to spit with clarity, it's so
I
unclear.
said, niggas be talking crazy. Hold up, don't make them wait. I don't chase after hoes, I really maintain. Okay, let's get that straight. Back to the grill, what these niggas got beef. Yes, man, gon' bring your stage. By the time you realize we got a problem, then it's too late. Blessed with divine, all of this hate, it won't stop my shine. I keep on winning, yes, that's by design. I hear the talk here that come from behind. That's why I'm blessed with divine. All of this hate, it won't stop my shine. I keep on winning, yes, that's by design. I hear the talk here that come from behind. That's why I'm representing that H-Town from Southwest. Better have about midday something to be mine. Have them all scream, yeah, that's MZ. Picking up a queer writing in the pad. Oh, no, that's not me. I just speak to the track. And she speak back to me. Maestro started making tracks. We tired of hate trying to mess over me. I start spitting so sick, self-dig that they can't hold me. Either way, they hard beating. They hate me, yeah, that's okay. Home they stay in their lane. Don't try to come and walk this way. Nah, they breathing, getting labor. Their bodies starting to see. Their minds are drawing blanks because they facing DMZ. When I stop and the track's off, there's a different way to talk about me. Homes they keep talking about me, conversation gets sparked about me. Yes, I'm one of the best of. DMD and the rest of. Now I'm back in the game, you tell the mothers that they can go rest of. That's with divine. All of this hate, it won't stop my shine. I keep on winning, yes, that's by design. I hear the talk here that comes from behind. That's why I'm in all black on the Kodak, it's a throwback. Yeah, that's right. Bringing death to these so-called MC rappers, man. Call them up and then toss them then. Have them running back to their labels, got them sick. Like the Hulk when he had to be saving pain. I said I was ready for Hitty and everything. Yes, I'm ready for jump up when they puff up. You know, bitch, yeah, nigga, what's up? And he said that I talk funny. Joseph Brown said MZ talk your shit. But John said I was one of the coldest. He heard that was spit. Old school G, no cap. He ain't even like rap.